Podcast. Warriors, come up to play.
What's up, Warriors? Thank you for downloading and listening and watching episode
60.
60.
60. 9 more to go. I can't wait.
It's a weird episode.
I'm one of your hosts, Slim Snapper Snake, along with
You prime time. Marduvka.
Wani Tsunami.
Oh, James Nelson. I was just like, say your name, damn it.
Wani Tsunami, special guest, aka
175.
AKA,
One Direction.
the One Direction.
One Direction.
AKA,
If you want to follow me on Twitter, great follow.
Juan Solo. AKA,
AKA Obi-Wan Kenobi. AKA One Republic. AKA there's a lot of them. But
anything that rhymes with like one.
Yeah, it's
One.
tight, and I got nothing. I can't do my name's nothing like that.
Martial law?
Yeah,
it's a kid calls you.
that's about it.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Fire Marshal?
Fire Marshal. That's a cool one. I'd own that one. That's for sure.
I can do that lip thing and talk like him. You remember watching that? Fire Marshal Bill?
And
Jim Carrey?
no, I seen episodes, but I don't remember
US.
watching it because I was waiting for my time.
You were born out there.
U.S. Marshal.
Makes a good point.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We Are Marshal? Is that
That's a movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. I shop at Marshall's.
Air Marshal.
Yeah, they're not fun. Like, One Direction is funny. One Republic is funny. Martial law is like, hey, it's you gotta be in your house by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you do what I say. That's
I also go by the Chosen One.
Chosen One.
The Chosen
Chosen
One.
One is pretty good.
It's my Snapchat handle.
The one and only.
Yeah,
We show dick pics on that one.
I've only done like 7 dick pics on Snapchat.
I'm too old to be part of Snapchat. I kind of want to join it, but I'm like, I want to send a dick pic some 14-year-old and get in trouble. So I just look up dirty Snapchat photos, and then they show it because they're what they call save and display. I'm like, oh, that nasty bitch.
It's tough. It's tough business trying to screenshot when you get a Snapchat.
No.
So you
It's
get that.
confusing.
So you get the app.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if there was an app, I guess.
There's
But
an app. Trust me.
so
God, God, Dad.
Trolling for
trust
hotties.
him.
He's trolling for
he's
hotties.
been on Snapchat for all of 2 weeks, and he already knows the game better than I do.
Yeah, I'm not even my score's not even 1,000 yet, and yours is what?
15,000 something.
Score for what?
Please, it keeps a score on there, like how
How many dirty pics you get?
No, like
Oh.
picks in general.
Oh.
How many picks you send out?
It's not for me.
Just try it.
No.
Just try it.
Alright.
Okay.
You tried it,
I have it.
so
Of course he does. He's young.
no.
It's probably
Everybody-
sending dick pics left and right.
Right?
Not anymore.
I got
In high school.
to say, my 7, he's probably got like 30, at least somewhere in the 30-50 range he sent out. Probably more. I don't know. I was just kidding about the 7. I've never actually sent one out. Sorry, Mom. But
Yeah, your mom.
she
is
might
one
be
of
watching
our-
this.
What? She's an avid listener and watcher of the podcast.
She could be if I asked her. Hey, she might be.
But no one.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. But
Hey, I saw you got her a laptop for Christmas.
did figured
Pretty
it.
nice.
It's time for her to get up with technology. Even though I don't have a laptop, I've never owned a laptop.
Yeah,
So.
that boggles my mind.
Yeah, it's weird. I have an iPad now though, so I stepped
There
up
you
in
go.
the world.
It's like having a laptop, pretty much.
It's nice.
You Skype with her?
No, I don't. I guess I could, but Didn't think of that. I haven't Skyped or anything. Play a lot of Sims on there. That's what I've been doing. How I spend my time. Living a different life on Sims.
Nice.
It's nice.
No, Sims is fun. I like Sims. It's a good game.
Yeah,
You like Sims?
it's fun. It's not.
I wish they bring it to. I wish Sims 2 was on consoles.
Yeah.
It's
Really
more
bad.
fun just to build the houses than it is to actually play the game.
They do some pretty
that's
funny
kind-
stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Some funny stuff can happen.
Well, yeah, like you build a pool and the fucker drowns. And it's like awesome. You just put it in and some bitch drowns like 10 minutes later. It's like, god damn it.
So like I was playing Sims one time, and my guy wasn't very good at cooking, and he ended up like burning himself to death. So
That is pretty funny.
all right, so I guess we'll segue right into what you guys been playing.
Playing some 2K. Played a lot of 2K lately.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot of
Back on
2K,
that.
the WWE one.
fun. I wish. The NBA one.
Oh, okay.
NBA 2K. I want to play WWE one, but it's just a matter of getting in it, I guess.
Yeah, me too. Just, I don't know if I want to spend $60 on it though. You know,
I saw it was on sale on Amazon during Christmas. You could get that game for like
it helps me out
20,
now,
30
doesn't it?
bucks.
Juan? It
What?
helps me out right now.
I about bought it. And,
No, I saw that too. I bought a shit ton of other games though.
yeah.
So, that one was low on the totem pole.
I'd like to try it, but we'll see.
I want to do some recordings, some video recording of playing that and stuff. But
Yeah. I want to record myself playing FIFA, so
okay,
that's what I've been playing.
Don't tap the table.
Don't, yep.
Are you gonna talk like Randy the Macho Man Savage when you do your
No, that
commentary?
hurts my voice way too much.
It'd be funny though.
Yeah.
Bonesaw is ready!
That's ain't close.
More.
Yeah, gravelly. Get more gravelly. Keep doing it.
Bonesaw's ready!
That's it.
He's
Can
got
I do it? Okay.
You do it.
kind of skipped over you. What have you been playing?
No, you just skip over.
We kind of just jump around.
Yeah.
It's fine.
okay.
Yeah. What do you have? You?
Oh, been playing the Swapper.
I didn't. I
It's the
haven't played that yet.
It was the free download
Yeah.
for this last month, or for December, right? That wasn't January's, was it? It was December's.
It's January, I think.
Was it January's?
Yeah.
January's. Anyways,
I think you got like First Light and
And the swapper.
that's what it was, yeah. Well, I started playing that, and it's it takes place in space, and the ship you're on like blows up, and you end up you crash land on some other planet, and then there's this base there, and what happens is you pick up this like gun, and it basically allows you to shoot like it's kind of cloning yourself, but apparently it's your soul. And you're able to shoot your soul forward and then make a copy of yourself. It moves in tandem with you. But when you touch it, it goes away. Or if it touches these little light beacons, it goes away. And then you have to solve puzzles to get through the game. And it's getting hard. I'm not even through it's separated by worlds. And I'm still in the first world, and there's ones where I'm just like, it takes me like 15 minutes to beat it. Because you just gotta think and think and think. And then you have to, like, there's like certain light filters that you can't jump through. Like I think it's red, you can't actually project your character through it, and then blue, you can't control that character that you send forward, because you can like control it whatever character you want, but you have to like shoot the beam at the character to control it. It's kind of confusing, but so blue, you can't shoot through it, red, you can't shoot through it, and then there's a pink one which you can't do anything. You can't project and you can't control the character, and then it's just fucking switches, and I don't know. It's kind of fun, it's kind of neat, but it's just kind of weird because the story is really doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's something about rocks that talk. These giant.
it sounds like it's not really about the story though.
Yeah, there's like these big rocks, and then they talk to you. They say these weird fragmented sentences, and then there's this woman who's like on the run, and she's telling you to like avoid them and that they're dangerous and all these other horrible things. And then you just gotta figure out the cryptid things, and I don't know. It's not bad. It's free and it's fun just to play, just to jump in, play a couple of little things of it, and then jump out.
And it's the full game, or you get like the full.
Yeah, it's a full game. And it was free. Like I said, it was free this month. So for me, it's like, why not play it? So.
What other game like puzzler games are actually about like it has a good story? I know there's Portal, but is there anything else? you can think of?
I mean, even Portal, the story wasn't
It
wasn't mind blowing.
no, but it was funny and it had,
Yeah, it had some humor to
Yeah.
it. But yeah, really not a whole lot. It's got like fighting games. I mean, there's not fighting games never have a good story. It's always the same. Like, oh, there's a tournament, and I'm gonna join to avenge somebody.
the bouncer?
You know,
The Bouncer.
I can't remember that game.
We had it. I didn't beat it. I think I barely played it, but you beat it, didn't you?
Square made that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
I remember playing a little bit of that too, and I don't really remember a lot about it. I just remember like graphically it's pretty cool.
I can picture the cover. The dude kind of looks like Squall, but
Yeah, like really fancy, like Fancy Man that
Fancy Lad.
they started getting into after a while. And then I've been playing Sleeping Dogs, kind of doing the both. Trying to get through Sleeping Dogs. There's so much to do in that game. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm getting really far. Next thing I know, I look, I'm like, wow, I haven't found half the shrines or.
Yeah.
where do you think that name
Things.
came from? What is that? Is that like a triad kind of thing, or did they ever mention like?
I think it might have something to do with that. Maybe a triad thing.
Probably, yeah.
Like a
I just find
Asian
that,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
I just find that name weird. Sleeping Dogs. It's like if you
Code
never
for
heard of
something.
it or you'd be like Sleeping Dogs.
that's about
You know,
Hong Kong gangsters. You wouldn't think that hearing the
You
name.
just hear the name, you don't see the title or anything, or see the cover art. You're like, what do you like? Put dogs to sleep, or that's kind of fucked
That would
up.
be horrible. These little kids coming to buy the dog, and you're like, yeah, that one's getting put to sleep later. And then it just starts crying. I want it, Mom. I don't know. That game's pretty fun though. I mean, it was fun before, but like I said before, it's like when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, and then when Sleeping Dogs first came out, I was so much more impressed by Sleeping Dogs than Grand Theft Auto 4. And then now after playing Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm not as impressed with Sleeping Dogs because they didn't like change anything. It's just a little bit graphics, improved. But I really hope they make a new one. And apparently they were supposed to make a new one about it's supposed to be like this MMO game about the whole mafia thing. But I don't know if how far along it is or whatever. But
MMOs, I don't know.
I'm not really into them.
No, especially if you have to do a subscription fee. That's
That's really dumb. I'm still kind of curious what they're gonna do with
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls because that still hasn't launched. It's supposed to launch like months ago. It still hasn't done it.
It's coming. Though.
People don't want to pay
no.
$10 a month to play a fucking game that they already pay Sony
Yeah.
or Microsoft a fee to even go online. Why the fuck are you gonna pay them $10 a month? That's not that doesn't fly with console gamers.
Mm.
PC gamers will do it because they'll buy the game through Steam for fucking $10. Who gives a shit, All their games are so cheap, it's ridiculous. But I don't know. Fuck them. I don't really like MMOs.
Yeah.
And plus the idea is just all that extra shit, all the people on there.
People.
and-
Yeah. That's the big problem.
Well, and then it just.
Assholes.
Well, then it also kind of breaks that sense of like you doing it. Like I watched a video where these guys were playing the game and talking about it, and they got to this area, they beat it, and right after they beat it, someone else did the same mission and beat it. It's like I just did that. Why is someone else beating it? You don't feel like you're doing anything because everything just keeps repeating itself. Kind of like Destiny's like that too, but probably not as bad as that. Because at least at Destiny, you kind of break loose to do some missions on your
Right.
own.
It goes into a separate kind of.
Where there's no one around, where
Right.
you can actually get into the caves and some of the areas you're by yourself, but I don't know. That's what I'm playing, nothing too major.
Mono.
Last 3 games I played: FIFA, Madden, NHL 15.
Sports.
He's a sports guy.
Yeah, definitely want to get into other games, but I don't want to spend $60 and then play it 2 times and then not play it because I want to play FIFA. So it's hard for me to commit to paying that much money for a game.
Yeah.
And I don't have the attention span to beat games that have like a ton of missions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to dedicate so much time where like in sports games you can just play a match or a game.
Yeah.
Or even a season, but you can stop.
Mm.
It's not like you have to keep going all the way through it.
Yeah. Neat.
What have you been playing?
Still playing Shadow of Mordor.
Fuck. Still?
Yeah.
Did you beat it yet?
Yeah, but like.
You're just doing all the little secondary things?
Yeah.
You gotta be pretty close getting done then, aren't you?
Probably pretty close. Maybe 6 trophies.
Well, that's not bad then. You'll be pretty quick.
Then I played some 2K also.
Oh yeah. It's fun, isn't it?
That has been fun.
Yeah, I know.
It's play against
I want to
each
do
other?
I think I was telling DV Primetime last night at work that kind of want to do Let's Plays. Like, I don't play very many sports games, but these guys do. If one, ever came here enough to, and I'd like to play like FIFA against him because he's really good at that. So
And then you get destroyed.
yeah, but it'd be good. I think like maybe some of the content that might happen.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
I made it to Division 1 in the online, so finally did that. That's pretty good.
What's B's? It's not get twisted. You and Roger.
Yeah, it's true.
So Roger's like better than you though, right?
No, he won't play me 1-on-1 in this game.
Really?
But we played each other for 14, and it was for 14. He wins, I win, he wins. It was back and forth.
I say more often than not when I was seeing you guys play, I see a lot of Wani Tsunami getting upset.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit it. For like FIFA 11, FIFA 12, like those previous FIFAs, he got the upper hand on me. He would beat me pretty bad. But now it's getting to the point where we're pretty even, and he doesn't want to play against each other in 15. So, well, I think it's partly because I get salty if I lose. So. That's the thing about sports games. You just get angry. That's the one I hate losing.
That's why I stopped playing them. Because I got really bad there for a while.
It's bad.
I think I made Slim pretty mad one time in Madden, because we were playing and I beat him, and then I want to play the game. He's like, no, not playing anymore. I'm like, I'll let you choose my team. And he picked the Raiders and he was the 49ers, and I killed him. And I'm pretty sure he was pissed because he wasn't talking. I'm like, okay. I was gonna be quiet.
That's like the part of it is also like the shit talking.
Yeah.
It's like I can't take it, and instead I usually stay out of it. But like you start talking shit to me, and I'm like, oh, can't handle this.
It's like it goes hand in hand with sports games. You can't help but say shit like that. It's bad.
That's why I like to be, when we play sports games, I like to be on a team.
Remember when we used to play 2K and get like 4 people on one team?
No,
Jesus.
I don't remember doing that. I remember just holding a controller, not doing anything. It's like, oh, Roger's the point guard, and he passes the one in the center, and then that's it. And then you have to like fight for the rebounds just to be able to score.
Yeah, we played a season to go up and.
Slim's hobbit ass would try to come down and get some rebounds, and then he'd take it back to the 3-pointer and fucking try to shoot threes.
That's what I do at 2K.
That was fun though.
It was fun. It's good times. Oh, it's me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
me?
playing
Alright.
Yeah.
Jameer Nelson.
That's what somebody said online one time. You remember that?
Yeah.
Playing Call of Duty, and he's like, Jameer Nelson. It's Jameer Nelson. That's what it stands for. And I was like, oh Jesus, bud, no. It's
Some
my
southerner
initials.
too.
Yeah.
God, they're so dumb.
And then, anyway, did I mention last time that I platinum Shadow Morta, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and then I played First Light and I platinumed that. I only need to have 2 more trophies.
Yeah, because babies can platinum that game. Anyways, but
Alright. Jesus. Anyway, Far Cry 4, I only need 2 trophies left. Jeez. To platinum that.
that's all he does, platinum.
And I think that's all I've been playing. I want to jump into Dragon Age here, but I'm thinking I want to do a Let's Play with that shitty game that I got through GameFly.
Just play it and send it.
Well, I want to record it. Just maybe do put it on our YouTube channel of just like playing bad games.
We should probably rent that Walking Dead game then. God, that game's pretty bad.
Was that for PS4?
No, it's
PS3. No, I'm not going back. If they port it over.
If they port it over, it better be for free. They better pay me $5 to port it. It was such a good idea, and it just, I'm guessing it had to been rushed. That fucking shit.
It's just, like, It's so stupid when they use that stuff to block off.
It's such a cheap, shitty
It's
way
like
to do it.
there's like hospital, like those gurneys that you could just like kick over.
Or
Step-
crawl
yeah.
under or
Yeah.
over, and it's like, wow, I can't go through here.
They have wheels. I can push this.
Yeah. Fuck. Set them on fire. You know, like at least have a fire going.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, I'll burn myself if I go through there.
Or put like glass underneath.
Or yeah, like broken glass all over, like a broken window. Like then you're like, oh, I don't want to cut myself because I'll get infected and I'll die because of infection. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've been playing much else, and then I don't. I play. There's a free to play game on Vita. It's Fat Princess. I think it's just for Vita though, and it's a puzzle. It's the Match 3.
Oh, it's not
yeah.
like the actual Fat
So-
Princess game.
Yeah.
I got the Evolve beta. Well, it wasn't really a beta. Apparently, I must have got an email before that gave me like the beta for it. But I got this like stress test email that you could download it and stress test it. But I didn't get a chance to log in and test it. So
They need to start doing those things.
for every game,
Yeah.
just do that. If it's gonna be an online only game, you need to have stress tests.
Just everybody sign in at once and see how much it can take.
Yeah, that's what they did. They wanted everybody to sign in like at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody that had the beta, and they wanted to see how much it could take. But I logged in, but then when I logged in, you had to sign up and do all this other stuff. So by the time I get that done, it's going to be probably too late. So I just said screw it. I am looking forward to that game though, Evolve. Someone plays a monster, I haven't heard about that, but someone plays like this alien monster, and then your friends have to kill you. It's a 6-player 5 versus 1. I think that's what SEP is now, is 5 versus 1, or it's 4 versus 1. I'm not sure it's 5 or 4. So then you're if we played, us 4 would try to kill you. You'd be a monster, like a big alien monster, and you go around trying to kill us, then we try to kill you.
I just saw a picture of the new one. Because it had like tentacles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the monsters are different, and then your characters are kind of like the characters from Team Fortress. They like, each have a specialty. Like, one's a big brute that probably has strength, and one's sneaking and crap like that. But it'd be kind of a fun game if you got friends to play on it. All play. To me, that'd be fun. But so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But kind of neat. Neat.
I can tell you what I'm gonna be playing in like a few days.
Dying Light.
No, I mean, well, yeah, well,
2K.
that's not what I had in mind.
Fuck is it comes out in like a week.
I was had in mind is Resident Evil.
Boom!
Bought it for $20.
Already got it. It's downloaded.
Yeah, mine's same.
Are you gonna beat it?
Samesies.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, are you gonna beat it?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat it.
Okay. You know how hard the actual platinum is gonna be fucking hard. I looked up the actual like trophy thing. It's dumb. You gotta beat like on like hard, and then there's like past hard. There's like 2 more modes after hard. You gotta beat it in, and then you have to beat the game in under 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, there's so many little things. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna beat it in once.
You gonna switch it to tank mode?
I don't know.
Because apparently they made it so that you don't aim like.
Oh, you can actually move and shoot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I could do that right away. That old way was awesome. Yeah, stop. And you shoot in the crotch and then doesn't do anything. And then you shoot in the head a couple times and maybe their head pops. Yeah, I bought that and have it loaded, so that'd be pretty cool. I have it off too. I'll be up all night playing that shit.
It's on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I'm off Tuesday too.
Nice.
But I have to work early the next morning. So.
Aww. So you go get some wings and hang out, but work.
Still could get wings.
Could.
What kind of wings do you eat, Shane?
Just honey barbecue, son. Not freaking.
Isn't like spicy stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't want like spicy where I can't fucking enjoy my food.
You get a high from it. You get like a little bit of a high from it. It fucking feels good.
No, I don't like it going. I don't like it burning in, and I don't like it burning out either.
I get a half chub when I eat spicy food.
Of course.
God, I love spicy food.
I do.
It's so ridiculous watching him eat. He's just like, just sweating, and he's just like, he's got his nose will start running, and he'll just be sniffing. I'm like, how is this even fun? How is this even enjoyable? You're just like,
I ate at a Thai food
Amazing.
place in Minot, and I got the hottest setting, like the hottest thing they have, Thai hot. And yeah, that was a mistake. It was painful to do. I mean, and you pay, like $15 for a plate. It's kind of spendy. And luckily I got some sushi there, which was good to cool it off. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of tone it down. I don't try to get the hottest thing anymore.
Especially like Thai and that kind of food. Their food's really spicy. Indian food's like that too. Like Indian food, not Native American Indian food.
Yeah.
But there's a place in Minot by the Verizon store by Walmart. I can't remember the name of the store.
Ben Rouse.
The Bun Rao's. We ate there one time, and they have a curry. It's like a curry soup kind of thing, and the thing said very hot. And I was like, fuck, I love hot stuff.
Yeah.
So I ordered it, and the lady's like, it's very spicy. I'm like, that's okay. She's like, I know, but it's really spicy. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'll get it, And I ate a whole. I had like a little bit left, and it was hot. I mean, I was sweating. I mean, it was burning. And she's like, you ate it. That's good. Because apparently when people order it, they don't eat it. They eat like a couple bites and they're like, oh shit, it's too fucking spicy. But it was spicy. That's one of the hottest things I've ate in a long time. I just like it burned for a long time afterwards. It wasn't like, some hot foods you get done and a couple minutes later you're good. That was like, it stopped burning when I got home. It was that hot.
Yeah.
It was
Mucho
good.
caliente.
Wow, you know some Spanish.
Good job. I even knew that. That's pretty good.
Was that Christopher Walken doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it good?
Mucho caliente.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh man.
Das Caliente. Because German.
Yeah. Das gut. That's fine.
It's a good movie.
Whatever happened to that Beer Fest was supposed to have a second movie?
Okay.
Yeah.
They want to do it. They're working on Super Troopers 2 right now, but
Yeah, I saw that down.
I think like Snoop Dogg contacted him and said that he wants to be in the movie, and I think like 50 Cent, Willie Nelson, Cheech and Chong. A lot of the weed smoking people. are doing that.
Star-studded cast right there.
Yeah.
So
Cheech and Chong are to be at the Bismarck Civic Center
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
in like a couple weeks or something. I don't know when it's going to be, but
Stand-up, or what are they doing?
they're a little comedy thing
Yeah, I
they
don't
do.
know.
We used to do it back in the
Hey
80s.
man,
Well,
let's go smoke some weed, man.
Cheech needs to grow his mustache back.
Wasn't he in that Psych that he didn't have a mustache?
Yeah, he hasn't had his actual mustache in a long time. When he was doing that show with that Nash Bridges
Nash
show,
Bridges,
he
yeah.
didn't have his mustache then. I was
No,
like, what the fuck's
yeah.
this guy? I'm like, holy shit, that's Cheech. I've never seen him without a mustache. He has that big, thick mustache on, and kind of looks weird without it, so you should probably grow that back.
Did you like my Italian impression?
It's alright.
It's
But I
pretty.
think it's
It's better than the walking, right?
I want to hear.
What? What?
I'm just saying, if you went up to somebody and said, guess what I'm being, and you're like, if you did the,
In my head, it sounds dead on.
but if you did the whole Cheech thing or Chong thing like that, they'd be like, you're a pothead. But if you do the walking, they'd be like, oh, that's walking. You're just
Nah,
walking.
no.
Not all of that.
I want to hear Shane do a Chong impression, being Christopher Walken.
Jesus Christ.
That's too many impressions.
You can try it.
You could try it.
His head explodes. We're trying to do too many.
Does not compute.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cheech and Chong, no, I don't got anything.
I was actually going to bring something up to you guys since I only play sports games.
Bring it.
I was going to say top 5 games that would get me into playing anything else. Like, I
For
need to venture off. and-
PS4 games?
Yeah.
Oh,
PS4.
yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm a beginner, obviously, when it comes to anything else. So
Infamous.
Infamous.
It's not that hard, and it's fun. So you probably will get, and you don't have to.
That's what she said.
And it's not that long, so you don't have to wait. Oh, Jesus Christ! Everything I'm saying is an innuendo.
In
Innuendo. Old Tot time.
Infamous, though. I think I've actually heard of that one.
Infamous would be a good one, I think. I'll show you another one. It's not really tough. Shadow of Mordor, I think you'd like that. You like the whole
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings thing.
I want to go to The Hobbit, so watch the first two, and I want to go to the last.
That's very good. It's really sad though.
I'm sure. I'll probably cry. I cry at a lot of movies.
So Toy did. I was kind of shocked. I was like, what? I kind of said it kind of loud. But there's only like 3 other people in there, so I didn't feel as bad. But I was kind of shocked.
Billboard dies.
What
Messed
the hell? Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, Shadow of Mordor and I think Infamous I think would be 2 good ones. Because they're action. They're fun, but they're easy. I mean, Shadow of Mordor when you start is easy, but once you get your powers, fuck, you're pretty much unstoppable.
Assassin's Creed,
Which one?
Unity.
Unity over Black Flag? Both. They're pretty fun too, yeah, they're not bad.
Grand Theft Auto.
I did play Grand Theft. I can't get into the story though. I just go and play for like.
Doesn't matter. That's fine.
I do nothing for 3 hours, but
It's fun. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's pretty fun doing that though. Just like running people
God
over in
damn
the
it.
car. Fuck, that's fun.
that's.
The first time I played that game, the first thing I did was like start running towards someone and punch them. you just run really fast and just hit them. You just knock them out or you kill them. I guess you can kill them. And just done.
so, you know there's like 3 different characters in that game, right?
Yeah, black guy, white guy. Yeah. I don't remember.
You just didn't play that much. You just like still on the first character. He's on Franklin.
Just running around just doing shit.
I don't think I ever got to the point where I was the 3rd guy though.
Redneck Hillbilly.
Yeah, I never got to that point. I might have. I don't.
What else is there? I'm trying to think of anything else that would be good.
That's easy.
I was trying to think something like easy, like.
That's why I picked those because they're easy. I mean, it doesn't take. And combat's easy, like especially in Shadow of Mordor, the combat's really easy. It's not like it's difficult. You don't have to button press like crazy.
Just button action. Just
Pretty much.
What shot? Yeah, that's my style. I could do that.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
I know when I saw Shadow of Mordor come out, I'm like, yeah, that's something like a game for me.
That game is really fun. I like that game.
I wish they had like a Harry Potter game for PS4.
God, I wish they'd make one.
yeah, there. I had one for Wii, and I think it was like the 5th one. It was before the shit started happening, but it was really fun because you go to class and you do like these little mini games to like make the grades and stuff like that, and you walk around Hogwarts and it was fun.
They just make a game.
That's what I want for PS4.
They just make a game where you can make your own student.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not like Harry Potter's gone.
Yeah.
All this stuff happens and you come in after him and you just have to be a student.
Mm. It'd be pretty neat.
It'd be really cool.
I'd be addicted.
You have to learn your spells and like, or then like with the mic you have to like say stuff. You have to say the spell correctly. If not, they'd say you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Levioso or whatever the hell I still don't know what the difference is.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Yeah, but then that'd be tight. Someone would say it to you, you'd be like, shut the fuck up. Because you get mad.
Wench.
I just think there's a lot of possibilities with the Harry Potter game. You know, the sorting, like you said, you don't even have to make it about Harry Potter. You can make your own character and you go through all these missions.
Just have like all new little story things that you have to do that happen in school. Like some kid goes missing and you gotta help find him, and then this happens and you gotta do this, and then you maybe have it so you can kind of go, like maybe kind of not if someone's good or bad, but you can kind of take different paths and your character can grow in certain ways or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, slow right.
And then you go through all the years, and then when you get old enough, you do the whole Triwizard tournament comes up, and you take part in it. You're like, I'll show that Harry Potter.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
I'll be straight up Hufflepuff. You be huffing puffing.
I'd be Gryffindor. I already took the Pottermore quiz and everything, so I'm Gryffindor.
Yeah,
so.
you can be like, oh, this is gonna get me that.
I answered everything truthfully.
No, come on, bud.
The Hat and Mouse.
No, they told me I was.
It's gonna be. It'll be. You're like, oh, you see $1 million sitting here. What do? You're like, I'll take it. And that's Slytherin, bud.
They didn't have questions like that, but
That would piss me off that you play a game like that, and then as soon as it sorts you cannot. No matter what you do, you can't change it. Like you can't delete it off and restart. So if you get stuck with like Slytherin, you'd be stuck Slytherin.
I'd be in Gryffindor.
What if you couldn't be?
The hat takes your thing
choice
into consideration,
Yeah.
so I'd be in Gryffindor.
The whole town would be like,
Put me there.
Everybody would be there.
I'd be like, hat, you probably should put me in Hufflepuff, but I want to be in Gryffindor. And he'd be like, alright.
That game would be cool if that game was an MMO.
Yeah.
And then everybody running around was a student, like an actual person.
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
Because then if they do crap and screw with you, they get in trouble. It'd be like being in school.
Kind of neat.
Neat.
I'm gonna skip school to be in school. Like you're in college and you don't go to class, like I used to do.
Yeah, and then you
I
could-
play games that were fun.
All these people, different people that are on there, they get sorted into different houses, and then there's the whole house points,
Yeah.
and each. So it gives more incentive to do things right, and I don't know. It'd be
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. And you could do different classes and do different things and take whatever courses you want to become whatever wizard you want to become.
I want to be an auror, so
You straight going down a Harry Potter path, aren't you?
I would follow his to a T. Just everything he did.
And then he would show.
I'd walk down the hall, you're not Harry Potter, dick.
Yeah.
And then McGonagall's gonna say 5 points from Hufflepuff.
Or you could go to school with his daughters your age.
That'd be cool because you know how it ended. They 19 years later, and then Harry's kids, Ron and
Yeah, you go to school
Hermione's
with
kids.
their kids. And they'd be like beeholes. You'd have to like
They feel like entitled.
yeah, they think they're all better than you.
They're like, my dad defeated the Dark Lord.
Yeah, but your
Your
dad.
too.
He's a muggle. Filthy mudblood or whatever they call him.
I probably just choked with it.
Yeah. And then you end up like dating her and then you get to go meet Harry. He'll, like show up at the house and be like, hey Mr. Potter.
Playing
What?
I was trying to go dirty with it. I didn't want to.
You can't
your daughter knows all about my wand.
yeah. She knows her way right around the wand, Mr. Potter.
Oh,
So what's your favorite or favorites? Favorite Supernatural episodes or episode?
Yellow Fever,
From Supernatural?
Yeah.
season 4.
Mystery spot.
Jesus Christ.
I like Tall Tales. When they first meet the trickster.
I got one. I got one too.
Kinda like the first episode.
The very first one.
Yeah.
Lady in White.
Lady in White one. I like that one a lot. Spooky, but yeah, it really shows them just kind of starting.
It really gets you hooked too. I remember when you guys
Oh,
got
yeah.
me into it. That first episode, I immediately knew it was a show. I was
Yeah.
like, just because of that episode.
11 goddamn seasons. They got signed up to do 11.
I remember
Jesus
when
Christ.
season
They were
was it
that
after
shit.
season 6 or 7? They said they were gonna one more and they were done or something like that.
Yeah.
Jared Padalecki didn't want to do it anymore, or was it Jensen Ackles?
I think
There's
Pat
a
Lackey.
And then just kept going. I'm like, so I don't know. It was weird for a while there. I'm expecting it to be the last season, so I was kind of like,
I think they talked to him and they're like, Jared, you're not going to be in any very good movies here. We've seen some of the shit you put out. How about we just give you a bigger paycheck and you just stay with us for the next, decade? Okay, sure.
Alright.
I got a lifestyle. I got kids now.
him with Paris Hilton and House of Wax.
Well, that's an
That's an Emmy Award.
They haven't really.
Performance.
None of them have done a movie
Friday
that's
the
been
13th?
big.
I actually enjoyed him, friend.
They're all horror movies.
Friday.
My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
It's
It's like Friday the 13th. I was expecting him to
It's like they got
kill,
yeah.
just be Sam. I wasn't expecting anything else.
to be some little sister bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jensen was in that one movie where he had like the mohawk or something, wasn't it? Spike hair.
Oh yeah,
10-inch hero.
Yeah, I watched that.
I watched like 5 minutes and I couldn't do it.
Stick on my penis.
Yeah.
10-inch hero.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
That's my nickname in high school.
They're. What was your nickname in high school?
Tiny penis.
10-inch hero.
It's too easy. I'm not even gonna make any jokes, but that's a good nickname though.
Old fiery dick.
I'm not laughing at that. I was laughing at thinking of those Supernatural episodes.
What do you think about like all these comic book shows? Talking about Supernatural, like I was telling him that I'm behind on Supernatural right now. I'm like 5 episodes behind, but I've been watching a lot of Gotham,
I
Flash.
told him. This is what I told him. It's like he's been watching Flash, Gotham,
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow. I was like,
Don't on the table.
okay, one of those shows needs to go behind,
It's true.
be the one that's you're behind in, and Supernatural needs to be your #1 priority.
No. You're holding that show too near and dear to your heart. You have to let that show go.
No.
So that,
I don't.
that Jared can, so that Jared can go on and do his other movies that he wants to do, and you just let it die. They're running out of stuff to say.
You gotta
Just let
watch
him die.
Agent Carter.
Agent Carter.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's about you've seen Captain America movies, right?
Yeah.
You know Agent Carter, the British chick that helps him.
Yeah.
They make a show about her starting Shield.
You don't know about this?
Well, is that like Shield's Agent of, or which channel is Agent Carter on?
Agent Carter's on
ABC.
ABC.
Same one as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So basically, what happens is after the war, she goes back to work for they call it the SSR, and she gets treated like a woman, but she can do more. And then Howard Stark, all his tech gets stolen. So instead of
Question: is this the girl from
The
How I
actual
Met Your
movie.
Mother?
no,
No, it's not. What's her face?
it's the girl from the actual movie, Haley Atwell, the chick that plays Agent Carter in the movie, plays her in the TV show. It's really good though, but it's set in the 40s. I like it a lot. I've watched the first 3, and I like it a lot. It's really
Are you
good.
thinking of Avengers? Or
Yeah. I got it. I'm getting it twisted.
yeah, don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
chick.
just-
She is from that, isn't she?
Colby Smulders. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I recognized her when I saw that. I was on the other day. Neat.
Yeah.
Do you think he actually holds Supernatural too high regard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
he
like I
does.
think people.
There are other
Remember
shows that are
he said to me
better.
that one time?
I'm not saying I don't like it anymore.
I'm
fall
not saying
behind.
that either,
I fall
but
behind, you know.
There's other shows that are better. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
One show right now that I know is better is
Walking
Grimm. Grimm is way better written than Supernatural.
and
I watched-
eventually it'll get to be like Supernatural, where it's just like, well, they've said what they can say.
I watched season 1 of Grimm. Good show.
It gets,
I
it
did too,
gets
yeah.
so good. Holy shit, it
It
gets
was
good.
good, and then I didn't keep up with it, and now I'm not gonna do it until they put it on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we're
We're
at.
we're on the actual new season, and there's like they tie every single episode together, which is normally shows do that. You know, most of the time they're so standalone, and this show it's so tied in for the whole season, and it's just I don't know, it's really good. It's really good.
Anybody at the table watch Game of Thrones?
And that's
Go get HBO.
That's another one.
And they'll
Yeah.
put it on Netflix because HBO hates Netflix.
I had
I watched the first season.
I watched the first couple seasons, and I really wanted to go back to it. Like Jon Snow was my favorite character in that.
Yeah, yep. That's one of my favorite characters.
But I haven't watched it because we got rid of HBO, and now I'm like seasons behind.
I'll have to just rent
I'm up
that.
to
I'm
date.
like,
We don't have
Just
HBO
skip it,
either,
just-
but I'm gonna get it. Like as soon, we're all gonna get it again. Cause it was
Think about
free.
getting HBO Go, but
Yeah, be nice.
I'm surprised they don't have just a standalone.
I want to go back to the point on Shane holding Supernatural in too high regard. It's just the same as older gamers holding the older games in high regard.
Well, some you have to hold in high regard though.
I'm just saying, are they as good as you thought they are? Only because it holds that special place in your heart, like Slim Sniper Snake.
I haven't like.
You play that game, you're like,
Some old games hold up though. Like Mario, the first Mario, and Mario 2, Mario 3. Those are
I was
Mario 2.
Mario 2 was good.
It was
Mario
good,
1 and
but
3 were way better.
A perfect example of that is
it's-
I was thinking of the 64 games that I really liked. That I'm like, oh my god, like GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
And I'm like, man, that game, one of the best games ever made. And then I went back and played it, and I'm like, why did I like this game? I mean, it was fun, but
it was good at the time.
yeah,
At the time, it was like one of the best games.
it was
ever.
out of this world. And then I go back and play it.
And then you have other shooters,
Yeah.
first-person shooters that are way better.
We played, we busted out the Super Nintendo and played the NBA game. God, got all the cool.
NBA Jam?
Yeah.
NBA Jam.
That game still, to me, holds
game's
its
the funny
value.
shit.
I love that game.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, the
God
same.
damn it.
I had fun playing that one still.
We used to play the arcade game. I played. I'm that old. I played the arcade game because it was out in arcades for kind of
That's a
consoles.
big T.
Yeah, and we used to go out there and just drop quarters in that motherfucker, and then someone found the codes, and we'd enter the codes in because you could still do the codes in it. So we added the codes and wings. And fucking Bill, we had like big head Bill Clinton and shit. We fucking just played the shit out of that game. And then it finally came out on console, and then we were like, oh my god, I can play it at home on my Sega Genesis. And then that was the end of it. But still.
I know, PS3. I haven't played that. I played it. Oh, there's like different levels, and I think I got to like maybe the 3rd level. Because you have to play like so many teams to get to the next level. And I think I got to the 3rd one, and I was like,
To be honest, I think the only games that really can really translate over time, to be honest, are like platformers, like an action platform game. Are the very few games that can really, to me, can really last, 10, 15, 20 years, and you still be like, wow, that's still fun. Like first-person shooters, the tech changes and everything gets so much better. And then maybe RPGs that you could probably still play an old one and be like, wow, that's still a good game.
right.
But I think for most part, it's,
I think as long as it's like sprite based and stuff, like
yeah.
Final Fantasy VII is, I mean, it's fun and everything, but you go back and look at that art and stuff, you're just like, ugh. I can't even tell, is this his face? Is this his ass? I don't understand what's going on.
But then just playing it though, it's still,
Oh, yeah.
the actual gameplay is still really good though, it's really solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with
Well,
that.
like the thing that made me think about this is like, I listened to Kinda Funny, So Slim, and Colin Moriarty on there says, like Mega Man is like his all-time favorite. It's like one of the best games ever made, and it's like, well, I just don't get that. And I feel like that he thinks that way because that's what he grew up with, and that's
God, I love Mega Man games. They're fucking hard though.
and that's the thing is like I play and I'm like I don't have the same connection
Oh yeah,
to it
it's
as you do.
it's definitely when you play with a kid because I'm like that with like Castlevania games. I mean, I play them now and they still look old, but I still like playing them. It just
I will
There's
say
something
that
about it,
Symphony of the Night holds up.
that game definitely holds up.
Yeah.
That game will always hold up. That game will be like 50 years old and it'll still be amazing to play.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. That to me is like the pinnacle of Castlevania. Is that game? That game is that to me is probably my top 5 all time. Of any console. That game is so much fun. You beat the game and the castle flips and you play through it again. That blew me away the first time I played that. I was like, oh shit, because it took me like forever to get to the end. It took forever to get to that castle. And then it flips and you play the whole thing in reverse and it's just like that's so cool.
I've never played any of the Castlevanias, but
That one's pretty good.
What's your favorite actor or favorite actors, and what movies do you like them in?
I like Will Smith a lot.
Fuck!
What movie?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Even that one.
what one?
Yes, especially that one.
What was that one where he played the gay guy? What was that one called?
No, he's never played a game.
No, he did.
He
I
did?
don't remember that one. I didn't see that one.
It came out after like I came out
Not that
after
there's anything
Independence
wrong
Day.
with that.
No, I'm not. Sorry to all the gay viewers.
That's all we have as gay viewers, by the way. Anyways, I don't know. That's hard to answer.
It's a tough one.
Tom Cruise.
I really like Denzel Washington.
I don't like.
What
The
movie?
Equalizer. Have you seen that yet?
I haven't seen
I
it.
gotta lie.
I heard that's a
that.
badass movie.
And
He looks
any
badass.
movie with Denzel.
That's an
Is
old
that the
TV
one-
show. Do you know that?
No,
Is that the
I
one
know
where he
Yeah.
was where he was like in that preview? It was like that one guy robbed that lady, and then he goes and like
Yeah, he takes the hammer off the shelf.
yeah, he got like 11 seconds or some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That looked
it looked
badass.
And that's based off a TV show
Yeah.
Which one is that?
called The Equalizer. It was on in the 80s. And it was about this, I think the guy was British.
That wasn't as badass.
I think he was pretty badass, even for 1980s kind of style. But it was the same concept. he was trained in all these different things. He could do whatever you wanted to do because he was trained that well. And then he was trying to lead a civilian life, and he helped civilians. And I think he had an ad in the paper called The Equalizer. And you called if you needed help, and people would call him like, "Oh, my landlord's, doing this. He's beating people, whatever. I can't remember the show. I barely remember it. But then he would answer the ad and go kick people's asses and do damage.
I would say Denzel's my my top 5 because Man on Fire.
A lot of the movies he's in are
Yeah, he's good. What?
You like the Book of Eli?
That was pretty good.
Oh,
Book
Training
of
Day.
Eli.
Training Day. You get
I liked was it Flight? When it was like
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie so much.
coked out and he's
God,
coked
yeah.
out drinking and then
Yeah.
he just got on a
How about
plane.
Pelham? You like that one?
Which one?
I didn't see that one.
Taking up Pelham 123.
Oh, the train one, yeah,
Travolta.
that one was.
I didn't see
I
that
didn't
one.
see
Have you seen Fallen?
Yeah.
No, I have that. I think normally I watch every day.
Fallen's the one where like the criminal goes into someone else's body, right? Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty good.
I guess if I had to pick my favorite actor in his favorite movies, I'm gonna have to go with. We'll skip me. I'm like.
I got two. I'm gonna go with the two Tommies, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. Almost every movie they've been in, I've liked. There's probably not even a movie between the two I haven't liked.
Jerry Maguire.
Jeremy
That was a good movie.
Okay.
When it,
Sure.
like now, if I watched it, would I like it as much? Probably not. But when it came out, I liked it. But then, of course, like every movie that has a catchphrase, it gets fucking pounded in the dirt. You're like, that's lame as shit now.
What was-
You complete me. Show me the money.
What's What's the movie that he just did?
The Edge of Tomorrow.
Is that the one where like he keeps reliving the same?
Yeah, it
Okay,
was
that looked good.
That's a
I'll
good
admit it.
movie.
But I don't know. Before that, it seemed like he was just everything he was in. I didn't really enjoy. Like, War of the World. Was it War of the World?
I
Or
haven't watched that one.
I didn't like it. Vanilla Sky. I thought was kind of weird.
That's the only movie of his that I haven't liked.
You know.
I don't like
I
those
know.
guys.
It felt
That
like,
was
and then
fucked up.
all his Mission Impossible. To me, he didn't
Yeah, I'm
do
not
very good.
a huge Tom Cruise fan. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but just I don't know.
I grew up on Tom Cruise, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
But his stuff back in the day are all classics. So like, I love Jerry Maguire. So. Goose.
Fucking
But-
I like
Top Gun,
Maverick.
Impossible.
Cocktail.
Days of Thunder. You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Drop on the hammer. No, you damn well better not.
I can quote that movie like a lot.
Who's yours?
Mine?
Oh, we know this.
Vin
Marky
Diesel,
Mark.
Okay.
Paul Walker,
Marky Mark.
Mark.
There's
I
a
love
recently.
Too, though.
Yeah, I love
There's
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Jason Statham,
There's
Oh.
Okay, let him go here.
recently.
Give him the.
Honestly, Paul Walker and Vin Diesel are up there.
Steven
Those,
Seagal.
those two together.
Get out of here with Steven Seagal. Oh.
But I think Leo DiCaprio is probably my number one.
Yeah,
you
he's
didn't like him in Titanic.
No,
That was a good movie.
I didn't like that movie.
Titanic was good.
In
I read-
hindsight, dude.
I think why everyone was all like
I didn't like the two.
I think too
crazy
many
about it
I
because he was a heartthrob back in the day.
I don't.
think
Now-
that's
now
why
he's-
you didn't like him.
No, he kills it in every movie he's done.
I don't know. I think too many.
Both
Does he have an Oscar yet?
No.
No.
Give that cocksucker an
Yeah.
Oscar.
He's been shut out of so many Oscars, it's ridiculous.
He has the
Wolf,
most nominations. Like.
Never go full retard.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Gilbert.
Well, who? Yeah,
Ben
have you
Stiller?
seen that?
Who's eating? What's eating Gilbert?
Yeah,
watched that in high school.
when I first saw that movie, when that movie came out,
That's a sad
I was
movie,
like,
man. I bawled my
man,
eyes
that,
out.
that mentally handicapped kid can act. And then I found out who he was. I'm like, he's not even mentally handicapped. Holy
Yeah.
shit, he was that good.
My
Because
mom,
before that, he didn't really do anything. He was on like some TV shows back in the day.
Johnny Depp's in there with him. That's him.
Yeah.
Wow. My mom made me watch that when I was young. Like,
It's a good movie.
I don't know.
Never seen it.
It's pretty young. Sad movie.
Johnny Depp's got some range. He's like been like everybody.
But
Except for
lately,
lately, he's been
Yeah.
After that Mordecai motherfucking flick.
I want to punch.
That can eat my dick.
I want to punch
My-
Johnny Depp in the face for making that movie.
Johnny Depp right now, I think I think he's so into
Over
doing
and over.
weird characters that he does the same weird character.
Yeah.
It's like he does Pirates and then he does another movie and it's kind of like the Pirates guy and then he does another movie and it's kind of like that guy and it just seems like they're all kind of weird. He's trying to be weird and quirky, and I think it's
Like, we
working.
get it. You're different. Like, all right, man.
Yeah, dude, just do a straight lace movie.
You want to
once.
surprise me? be normal in a movie, you know?
Yeah, instead of being
Well-
like a vampire, that looks weird.
Wasn't he in that one flick where he's like writing he's a writer and he went into cabin in the woods or some shit like that?
Oh, that was a good
That was a
movie.
good one.
Third Eye or something like that.
No, it's Rear Window. Something like that.
I watched it though. I remember that one. That was a lot of suspense in that. That was a good movie.
I've seen that one.
Okay, Wolf of Wall Street.
I haven't seen it.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It's
Shane,
good.
quick question about Wolf of Wall Street. How many times did you rewatch the sex scenes on there? How many times did you rewind?
None.
I didn't have to rewind at all. You just go to chapter select.
I bookmarked it.
And even though he was a bad guy in that movie, Django Unchained, his character in that movie was freaking, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just his acting is ridiculous. So good.
Inception.
Yeah.
Shutter Island.
God, don't even start on that fucking movie.
You don't like it?
No, it's so good.
It was good,
Oh,
yeah.
but I didn't like it at the end. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh,
He was in it. That's crazy. That was such a good movie.
And I hate
It
people.
blew my
I
mind,
hate
like-
people that like, oh, I've seen that from the beginning. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I hate
Like-
people that do say that. Do you not come out with that punch?
Yeah.
Is it that same kind of thing? Like, and then they just drop. They just drop.
It's like Kung Fu, and you'll see it, and then it's so fast, like it looks slow though.
Did you see that coming in Shutter Island?
No.
No.
I was blown.
I didn't even get it. I don't think I even figured it out until about at least 3/4 of the way through.
I will admit that.
Then I started doubting it because it's like, shit. His wife. Someone's going on here. This isn't what it seems. And then by
I
say
need to go back and watch that movie.
about 3/4 of the way through it, I started kind of guessing it, and then by the end I kind of knew it, but it was still pretty much a surprise. I was pretty much like, oh shit. Shit.
I just want to kind of just blow up on it right now, but I'm not gonna.
I like movies like that though, where you're kind of surprised by it.
Yeah.
That was a good movie though.
Like M. Night used to be good for that, and he kind of just shat down his leg.
I was listening to a podcast about that, and they were talking about M. Night, and they're like, he cannot just make a normal film now. All of his films gotta have a fucking twist.
Well, shit, I said that right away. After by the time he made his third movie, I was like, that's his shtick. That's all the guy can do.
When
Because
it becomes predictable and you're trying too hard.
well, yeah, he tries too much for the twist. That whole movie, you know it's coming. It's like, wow, it's an M. Night Shyamalan. He's gonna do a twist at the end.
You ever seen The Village?
Yeah.
That I
never seen that one.
that was a pretty big twist. I was pretty surprised.
That was the last movie I watched. Was The Village.
I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
'Cause I watched The Village, the Unbreakable, and then I watched his first one, and then that was it. Those three. And after that, I'm like, I guarantee what the next one's gonna be about. It's gonna be about a weird twist. Or Signs. I watched Signs too. That's the one where Mel Gibson in the water. It's water. It's fucking really. No one splashed these motherfuckers once. No one spit on one of them. No one fucking water gunned them. No one sprayed with a garden hose. They didn't fall into a pool. They didn't get a raindrop. I mean, really? That was kind of
I would
ridiculous.
say the other ones are like, yeah. And when you said the raindrop, I'm like, no. Someone's gotten wet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They had to have gotten some water on at one point. Unless they're that good that they can just be like, it's gonna rain today, let's stay inside until it clears up, and fuck that. They're gonna get wet.
So, and then they just stay away from puddles?
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's gonna splash. It's gonna splash.
Puddles, snow. They couldn't even come here at all. They'd step in the ground and it'd melt on their foot, and then you think would kill them? Come on.
My head hurts trying to think of who my favorite actor.
Going back to Denzel Washington. Deja Vu.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
movie was awesome.
that was good.
yeah.
He's pretty handsome too.
I know another one of your actors.
He
Nick
is.
Cage.
Oh.
Not lately.
Why do you keep naming people that I
Not
hate?
lately.
Like, are you doing that on purpose? You know I hate Nicolas Cage.
I'm just naming like actors that I'm like, I'm just over exaggerate, like Steven Seagal and stuff.
Con Air, that's what you all time.
They're comparing, speaking of Nick Cage, they're comparing Liam Neeson to Nick Cage. They're saying Liam Neeson is now a Nick Cage.
I hope he doesn't turn it.
Because-
they need to stop taking his stuff.
No shit.
Because-
God damn it.
Nick Cage, before he did Con Air, he did more serious roles, and he also did some comedy too. But he did really good acting jobs, and he became known as a good actor. And then he did one action movie, followed by another, that's all he did is action. So then he became known as an action star. Now he's known as Nick Cage, and that's what Liam did. He did all these movies his early career that were serious.
Heard he has a big schlonger.
Nick Cage or Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson.
I'm sure.
He has a lot of confidence, so maybe. And then now he's doing the action thing, and now they're saying that if he keeps doing action movies, he might go down as being Nick Cage. Because they're all...
Taken 3.
I heard Taken 3 is better than the second one for sure, and then I had a friend who said that it was probably the best one.
I think it should have just stopped after.
They should have stopped, because the first one was awesome.
They're doing pretty good.
They should have stopped.
First one's really good.
Yeah. I'm gonna find you.
But there's something about Liam Neeson that makes him fun to watch, though.
Yeah.
There's other people like that there too, like Jason Statham's like that. I mean, he's kind of like the generic action star, but I don't mind watching him when he's in a movie. He doesn't bother me. I'm like, you're annoying.
I guess.
Why is he annoying?
Because some action heroes get like that after a while, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's like every movie he in is he French? And the worst thing, he's not even French. He's like
He's French Canadian.
he's like Austrian in like real life or some shit, or Belgium. But in every movie he's in, he's French because they had to explain his fucking accent. He couldn't get rid of it.
Because my favorite actor then, I've been thinking about this the whole time. It's been eating at me. Just currently though, I mean, there's other ones, but right now, it'd be Bradley Cooper. Like that dude can straight up act.
I like Bradley Cooper. He's really funny.
He can act. He can do it all.
If you decided to go to that movie tonight, I'm not going to the movie.
Why?
I can't go to that movie.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
I want to go to it so bad.
Why?
I know.
It's blowing up.
I can't, like...
It's setting record upon record now.
His accent in that is just... It kills me.
I feel like we should still
Sound
go.
like America.
Like I was talking to Juan earlier, like Rocket Raccoon kind of took me out of that movie because I knew it was Bradley Cooper. I was like, I can't. I just see... Every time I heard him talk, I just thought of Bradley Cooper sitting in a sound booth, just recording this.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought that about Groot.
Well, the thing,
No, I did not, because that's all he said was I'm Groot.
But he sounded like Vin Diesel saying that.
Nah.
you know what changed it for me
Who's his
with
favorite?
Bradley Cooper though? Because before the first movie I ever watched Bradley Cooper in was
Wedding
Wedding
Crashers.
Crashers, and he played a douche on there, and then he was hilarious on.
He's still pretty funny on that film.
Him, yeah. And then what changed it for me is I watched Silver Linings Playbook. And
Oh,
I'll
that's a
sit
good
there and
movie. That
tell
was a
you,
good one.
that's one of my favorite movies. Like that's a good movie. And I'm like, man.
What was the
this guy can
movie
act.
that he like took that pill that made him?
Limitless.
That was a
That
good
was
movie.
good.
That was really
I like
good.
that movie.
See, like he just started changing. Like he's good. I think if I go to American Sniper, I'm just he's gonna be my new Mark Wahlberg. I'm high on Mark Wahlberg too. Least favorite actor, Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he's way better than.
You like Keanu?
I don't like Keanu.
he's way better than-
That's a different subject though.
No, this is on par. Why do you not like?
Okay, I went to what did I just go watch? His last movie.
John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick.
You didn't like John Wick?
Okay,
I heard it's really good.
I never seen it, but from what I
this is
saw
what
in the
happened.
previews-
This is what happened. I
Did
went.
you go drunk?
No. Surprisingly, no alcohol was involved in me watching this movie, like usual. But no, we go into it. I had no idea what it was about, and I've always known I've kind of been not very partial to Keanu ever since.
I haven't.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay.
After that one movie.
Which
that's
movie?
The one, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I did remember that.
You remember? I hated him. Like I shunned him after that.
After one movie, he's the one.
The Matrix.
Yeah, maybe I should have given him more of a chance because he did have.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Bill and Ted.
Johnny Mnemonic's badass. I love that movie.
Well, you're forgetting my favorite movie with
Point Break.
Shane Falco.
Look at the Replacements.
Yeah, but no, like it just seemed like he had been doing bad movies, and then I go into John Wick, and you go to it, and it starts off, and he's a complete badass. Like it's true, he is, and it starts off really serious, and you're kind of like, I don't spoiler alerts and stuff, but I mean it's like the story is really serious. Stuff happens, and it's got like a really cool story to it, and then it goes from like 0 to 60 from like super badass, like cool, good story, and then it just unloads its cheesiness. It's like two different movies. It's like two different movies in one. I swear, man. Like it's half of it. You're like, oh, holy cow! He's he's more badass than Liam Neeson in this right now. And then the second half of the movie just completely like 80s, 90s kind of like action flick cheesiness, like these little weird one-liners, and like I don't know. It threw
I'm
me
gonna
off.
watch this. Then.
Yeah,
Me too.
it threw me off.
I'll be the judge of this.
It felt like it was two movies at once. Just remember that when you watch
There's a
it.
judge.
But that's just me. It's probably, I don't know.
It's a good judge.
What?
What?
I said there's a good judge.
Yeah.
You.
It's
I'll be the judge of this Jesus juice.
it's fine.
It's okay, I feel like I've been hogging this subject though. You never said your favorite, so.
I said Will Smith.
I like Will Smith.
Oh, we didn't even
Does it have to be male?
talk about it though.
What about male? Can it be female?
You said actor.
I said actor. I didn't say actress.
Okay.
But you can if you want to.
Yeah.
Favorite Will Smith movie though before we keep going.
That's tough. That's tough.
It's
There's
easy.
a lot of Will Smith movies.
What's easy? Name it
Independence
then.
So I'm even that many good ones.
Oh, what? He's got too many. That's why it's hard to choose.
too big. It's true.
Like, if
He's
you,
been in Men in Black.
oh,
That's it.
If you ask me to name like Denzel, like he said,
That's his only good movies.
it's
ever
hard for
been
me.
Hitch is good.
Hitch is good.
Hitch is good.
I love
Good.
Hitch.
It's not great.
I put myself in the place of what's the big guy in there?
Kevin James.
Yeah, I watch that movie and I think of myself, man, I wish I had Will Smith to coach me on how to get the ladies. That's why I like related to that movie. I felt like I was the Kevin James. So
So Hitch.
I liked Hitchcock.
that was funny.
Hancock. There we go.
That was good. That was pretty good.
My favorite is probably the one.
Oh, that movie would have been better if fucking what's his name wasn't.
Jason
in it.
Bateman.
Jesus.
Why don't you? Okay, what's going on? Why don't
He's
you let
like
Jason
Jason
Bateman?
Bateman.
Nobody
He hates
knows.
him. He won't explain it, but he hates him.
I only
He
Why?
stole his woman or something.
You guys used to
Song.
date or something? Or
what?
sour breakup?
If okay, if I used to date him, you all would have known that. It's not.
Sure.
How you gonna hide that?
I have his autograph right now. It's been tight.
Like one reason. Give us one reason why you don't like him.
I don't like him. I don't like how he looks, and he's one of those guys you want to punch in the suck hole.
I don't know.
I don't know that.
So you don't like Horrible Bosses, even though I thought that movie was
I haven't
hilarious.
seen it.
I'm like that with that fucking Riddles guy.
Robert.
Robert-
Except I have reasons why I hate him. He's
over
not
the top.
funny.
He's over the top.
He's not fucking funny. The motherfucker is not funny.
Are you just basing this off of the NFL Fox?
Yes, because he's not funny
He's
at all.
hindered. He's
I-
hindered.
the guy-
He only-
He's good in Less Than Cops.
The guy could say
probably must be
cocks.
Cops, yeah.
The guy could say cocks and dicks and asses, and I still wouldn't laugh. So I'd be like, "You're still the same motherfucker in every movie."
This break is brought to you by Rolling Rock, by the way.
Men in Black.
I said Men in Black.
Pursuit of
Independence
Pursuit of
Day.
Happiness is a good one.
Independence Day.
Independence
Pursuit of
Day.
Happiness
I love that
is
movie.
an
Independence
awesome
Day is cheesy as fuck.
It's
It's
still
lame
good.
cheesy.
No, it's good cheesy.
movie. I like how he brought up Pursuit of Happiness. I
Pursuit
have
of Happiness.
Kick guys like fire.
the one. Why haven't we named the one where he's the last person in New York?
I Am Legend.
I
Yeah,
Legend.
Legend.
I Am
like
Legend
that.
was good. I Robot
like
was
that
good.
Baker Van.
iRobot.
iRobot's
was
good.
I Robot was really good.
iRobot.
What did you say?
Tom Cruise, Minority Report.
Baker Vance.
Yeah, that was.
Fuck, that was good.
I didn't see that one.
That's the one where he's the caddy. And
Hot
Matt
man.
Damon. is-
7 pounds.
It's Matt Damon, right? In that one.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
He's a
7
drunk.
pounds.
Pounds is good.
What?
7 pounds. That was it called.
Is that when he's a gay guy?
No.
No.
What is that one?
7 Pounds. He died. He
Jesus.
Sorry.
I can't remember. I watched it a long time ago.
Let me explain a movie to you. He dies.
Does he die?
He does at the end. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He like
Spoiler alert.
I can't remember that movie. I remember he was like using his like brother's ID or something like that. His brother's like a federal agent or some shit.
He has range.
Oh,
Will
really?
Smith has range. If you want to talk about range, that dude has like
I just thought of a
Acting.
YouTube show that we could do
what?
if you want to.
What?
Wani Tsunami explains movies. it's just a spoiler. He just tells you the end.
7 pounds. Will Smith's in that. He dies at the end. That's it. Next
Next
movie
movie.
comes up.
Why? I remember the title. I just can't remember this movie. What is this movie about?
What about overrated actors?
I can't remember what the movie is. I can't remember.
I don't remember at all.
I feel like I'm missing movies of Will Smith.
Me
I
neither.
didn't see the one with him and his kid. That
Beyond Earth or After Earth?
I saw that on Showtime, I think, and it wasn't bad. It was, I don't know.
I just can't believe they haven't rebooted Fresh Prince and put his kid's ass in there.
I heard it's gonna be. They're
He's getting all
gonna
his
do that.
leftovers.
No, I heard they're gonna do that with those two.
Really?
It's gonna be the opposite though. That he's rich and they're living in Bel Air and stuff, and he's gonna send his kid to toughen up in Philly. That's what I heard. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Like I don't know if it's in the works, but that's the idea that even Will Smith pitched. So I don't know.
Funny.
I thought that it would be pretty cool. Overrated actors. I feel like there's a lot of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
trying to think.
The ones that I was naming for
Nick Cage.
fishing.
Well, see, the thing about Nick Cage though is I wouldn't even say he's
Adam
overrated now.
Sandler.
Yeah, he is now.
He is, but I feel like
Because he hasn't
people
been
are
in a
too
movie
hard
in
on
like
him. though.
10 years.
Question off topic a little bit, but still on Adam Sandler. What's going on with this thing where he signed an exclusive contract with Netflix? He's gonna make like 4 films with them or something.
Yeah.
What is that about? Like, when's the first one come out?
I have no idea.
I don't
That's
know.
all I know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on with that.
I heard it's gonna be like
Jack and Jill 2.
Oh God.
Damn it!
Oh, it's gonna be
On the same page. So
Rob Schneider is a fire hydrant. Or something. If he's just stupid shit like that.
Jack and Jill.
It's gonna be another one where this time he goes to like a different beautiful place, and then
He has some hottest wife that he can
Yeah.
get in real life.
I heard he got mad pathetic back in the day. He's just like ladies really just liked him.
They like funny guys.
So
Who, Adam Sandler?
yeah,
Because that one guy,
I heard
Jason Sudeikis is like that too.
Well, look who he's married to.
But he's banged like he's gone out with tons of hot Hollywood chicks, and they say it's because he's funny.
Is it because he's funny or does he have a big donger?
Maybe both. Maybe he like makes them laugh so hard that they get confused by dong size. And
and
like,
then
it's not.
or they laugh so hard, and then they like do this number, and then they actually touch his wang. They're
Like,
like, oh.
whoa!
Aw, it's hard.
Just for you, baby. I
Well,
like Jason Sudeikis though.
Yeah, me
Funny.
too. He's really funny.
Overrated actor though.
Thinking.
It's thinking.
Why can't you think of something? Why can't you think of something?
I'm working on it, Dick Lick.
Well, like you said, it feels like we named
Mark
a lot of them
Wahlberg.
already. Oh my no. No, it's not overrated.
Not overrated.
Holy shit, he is so overrated. He's not that good of an actor. He's really not that good of an actor. Most of his movies are relatively the same.
You think you're the only guy with a gun?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on. He talks the same in every movie. He has the same attitude in
I
every
think-
movie.
Hey, chicken.
I'm not saying he's not. It's not fun watching his movies. I've watched them. I've liked some of his movies.
Right now,
I still think they're that.
Right now,
great.
I'd say Johnny Depp.
I'd say Robert Downey Jr. He's a good actor, but he's the same person in every movie.
Just like Mark Wahlberg
I feel like
and Johnny Depp. They all play the same character. Adam Sandler, same. It's the same.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Because he's in every single movie.
Because he's in every single movie,
He plays
and
the
it's
same-
the same thing. He yells. It's like, okay, Samuel Jackson, Jesus.
That is true.
We get it. You're angry and you're black and you're angry all the time. God, man, stop it.
I just don't like
Pulp
like
Fiction was a
that.
good movie though.
What?
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction was a good movie.
Well,
I
what's he
don't
been
like
in
that there
recently?
was no like purple lightsaber in the fucking Star Wars universe. And he's like, I'm on this film. I get a purple fucking lightsaber. You're making one for me.
Make it purple. That's what I want. Or whatever he says. And
Have you seen my movies?
I don't know. That's I think what makes it kind of is they play the same character over and over. And all those guys we just mentioned, I kind of like that. And they literally play the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Mark Wahlberg does play the same thing over and over, but
He always plays that like New Jersey kind of tough guy off the streets.
Boston.
Boston. Plays a tough guy in Boston. They're really trying to come down on him for his hate crime he did back when he was a teenager.
Fucking almost beat a Asian dude to death.
Cracked his skull open. And then the cops asked him about it. He's like, I'll crack that motherfucker's skull open. He fully admitted saying it. He used but he used slurs when he said it to the cop.
Yeah.
And they're basically trying to get him punished for it because he kind of got off on it.
Clint Eastwood slurs, like from
Yeah. Like hardcore, like hate
Yeah.
slurs. Not like
the G word.
Yeah.
GOOK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah.
He's rough.
So I mean, he's kind of changed his ways, they say, but
Who's a actor?
Is that a transformer?
Who's an actor that fell off? That was good. That fell off.
And you haven't heard from him in a while?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
This kid brought his car in to my shop, and I started working on it, and then it had no engine parts in it. There's all this alien shit. I didn't know what to do. And I pushed this button, and then this guy said he's Bumblebee. I don't know what happens.
Shallow.
I've seen it.
I was gonna say
Yeah, he went crazy.
I was gonna say Tobey Maguire, but he was just in The Great Gatsby with your boy Leo. But before that, like, where have you been since Spider-Man? After you let us down, because Spider-Man 3 was one of the
Hey, I don't
worst
think
things I've ever seen.
that
in my
was
life.
his fault.
No, it wasn't, but it's still. I'm gonna blame him for it.
What about Sam Raimi? You still let him off?
Who?
Sam Raimi?
Director.
I didn't know who he was, but if you're watching, you're a fucking for me.
Jesus!
Jesus.
The F word? And not fucking. We say fucking all the time. We don't say the other one.
I'm sorry. I don't mean Sean Raimi or whoever you are.
Sam.
Sam Raimi. But it was bad. Spider-Man 3 was awful.
He agrees.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He actually apologized for
That part was the greatest.
all the emo stuff.
That's the fucking best part of that movie. When he's just walking down the street, he's like,
But don't you think that would kind of happen to some? I mean, he plays a fucking geek. He plays a nerd, hardcore nerd, and then he gets power, and then he gets arrogant, cocky power. You don't think he would do that? Like try to be some pimp, because that's what a geek would be for a ladies' man. Be like, hey, what's up? They're not gonna be like, oh, like Casanova, Mark Wahlberg, slick shit. They're gonna be like, hey, what's up? Touch my dong. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I laughed.
I can't believe we're talking about actors and stuff, and I haven't brought up the power duo of Ben Stiller and Matt Damon. Two of my faves.
Ben Stiller?
Ben
Or
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
I
Sorry.
was like, holy shit.
Those two, yeah, when they start doing flicks, that's
My
tight.
bad. No.
They're doing another Bourne movie with Matt Damon.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Did that Renner one not do so good? So they're like,
Well, the talk is they're going to make another Renner one because it's a completely separate story, and then they're going to go back and do another Bourne movie because the actual director that did the first three with him decided to come back and do the fourth one.
I know people don't like this guy, but he's one of my favorite actors too. Paul Rudd.
I like Paul Rudd.
I like
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
It's one of Roger's favorite actors, or
That should be pretty good.
the colorblind killer, I should say.
He's likable, honestly, about him. That makes him likable. I like him.
It's good.
Who's upcoming actor that's like just hit the scene and he's like, oh, I think he's gonna be good.
Chris Pratt. He's not really up and coming. He's been in the business for a long time, but I think after doing Guardians of the Galaxy and then he's gonna be in Jurassic World, I think he's either gonna blow up or he's gonna just burn out.
What was
fast.
that one he was in before Guardians? Was that military one? That he got
Oh,
awards
Zero
for?
Dark 30.
Yeah.
Hell of a movie. And then he was also in that really good romantic chick flick with Jason Segel, right? It's a good movie. No one's seen that one?
Oh,
They're both cooks,
I just remember from Parks and Rec.
and he moves with her to Michigan. I don't know. Okay, it's good.
I think Nick from New Girl.
Yeah, I love that show, by the way. Nick's, yeah.
When he's in that movie, Let's Be Cops.
I can't think of his name right now. It's in there. It's in the bank. And I just can't pull it out right now. What's his name?
The guy that plays Nick.
Yeah. It's fucking in there. I can't pull it out.
Damon Wayans was in it. Damon Wayans Jr. played the other guy.
How many Wayans brothers are there?
think he's
that
a
whole
kid.
family. Jeez, the kids are coming up now?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Damon Wayans is his dad. He was on In Living Color.
Wayne's brothers. There's more.
Well, the actual Wayans brothers, I think, that were on the show. Like, there's only like two or three, and then the rest were like cousins or nephews and stuff. I'm not sure they were all brothers, but they were definitely related. I think at one point, I think they had like 4 or 5 people on the show that were all related to Keenan Ivory Wayans is the head guy.
The kid from the new Spider-Man adventure. He plays.
Garfield, he fucked it up.
He fucked up.
I like him
I'm gonna
though.
fuck him up.
They dropped him, I guess, from the next any of the Spider-Man movies now.
So now I can do the third part. They're just gonna reboot it now.
He fucking booted.
How many times do I have to reboot this fucking flick?
And he's not going to be in that.
Well, they're different Spider-Mans.
But still.
He played the Amazing Spider-Man. It's a different Spider-Man.
The one that's going to be in the whatever movie now is not going to be Garfield. It's going to be somebody else.
They need to
I liked him.
do
He's
the
a good Spider-Man.
the Black Spider-Man with Donald Glover. That'd be tight. I want to see that one.
That'd be good.
Might as well.
I'd do it. It'd be
I
cool
mean,
as shit.
they're doing it again, so might as well.
Nerds are just heads are exploding when they hear that. Fucking what? A Black Spider-Man?
Racist nerds are probably
Yeah.
saying that. I think most people would be okay with it.
Fuck?
Now, when they want to do a black James Bond, then people had a hissy about that.
I think that'd be awesome, Idris Elba.
I love the guy,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of torn
Sorry,
on it
yeah.
because Bond he's a white guy. I mean, he's written as that. That's the lore of him. To me, changing it is just to appeal to the masses and not
Well,
to keep the character who he is.
And this goes with the other thing that I was talking about before is I'm not really connected to the Bond films that much. The only ones that I've watched have been with Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
So I would be alright with it.
Yeah. I think younger people would be okay. I think the older people like me have seen the Sean Connery. The one I've seen are Sean Connery and Daniel Craig. And I watched
Pierce Brosnan.
Brosnan's. I watched his too. But to me, it's just who the character is. Could he be a black guy? Yeah, absolutely. Could be Idris Elba? Yeah, the guy is awesome. Shit. I love the guy.
Luther, man.
Luther's a great
Yeah.
show. They're making a movie. Did you know that?
No.
There's talk that, because after they only did the 2 seasons and it kind of ended the way it ended, which I'm sure you've seen it, they were going to do a movie version, and it's going to take place in between the first and second series of the TV show. So everybody will be back on it, and it'll be like like One Big Crime or something.
I
But
hate that one bitch, so. Trying to get on Luther's nuts.
that psycho bitch.
No, yeah, but I mean, not literally on his nuts, but like the one that was trying to expose him for being a bad cop or whatever. Like, he just said,
Oh yeah, fucking A. So let him do his job. He's bringing justice. Jesus Christ, let him crack some skulls. So
I like the way he walks. And he's usually got his hands in his pocket. And
he's a big guy. He can pull it off.
Yeah.
And he like smashed that door up. Fuck.
I really like that. My favorite Luther episode is the dice one.
I've never watched this show, so I'm intrigued.
Netflix.
Yeah,
You gotta watch it. It's really good.
the one where the killer he rolls the dice and
Oh yeah.
it's like the D&D, like it's just leveling up and it's him and his never mind.
Yeah, it's good. Basically, watching that show makes you realize how awesome BBC shows are. Because they use cursing, that it's violence, all these things, but it's on TV. It's a regular TV show. It's not on like cable, like how we have our shows. It's regular TV. It's
Don't
amazing.
they have like 4 channels though?
BBC,
Yeah.
3 or 4.
But is there more stuff that plays over there? Cause it's like I heard it was just like fucking BBC. That's it. That's all.
That's all they have is BBC. I'm pretty sure that's the only stations they have. I think. I'm not sure. But I know BBC, I think BBC is owned by the actual British government owns it. I think they own BBCs. So that's why it's like it'd be like if CBS was like the only station that the U.S. government had or something. I don't know how it works out, but
Right below.
yeah.
CBS sucks.
But if your content was yeah, it does. But if your content was that good though, coming off of
You don't
the
watch
one
Mike and
network,
Molly.
you don't like her, do you?
What?
You don't like her, do you?
He doesn't like her.
Me?
She's,
Oh.
is she a big fat cow?
Cheese.
That one guy called her that.
Mike and Molly.
If I wanted to go watch a movie, the big fat cow, I'd go in the
What's
Melissa
theater.
McCarthy. The one with Jason Bateman and
I mean, she's alright. Like,
Is that because she did movie Jason Bateman?
That's because she's
Is that why?
I didn't like that. Well, I mean, that movie was alright.
You watched that movie?
Yeah, I had to.
Why'd you have to? Oh, that's a story here.
Well, we watched it on Christmas Eve.
Did you watch the one with
I took
her
a
and
lady out.
Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, I watched that one. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
See? I like her.
Yeah, so she's okay.
Like she's
I'm sure the show was pretty funny too. I haven't watched it. The only thing that I know that guy from was Yes Dear. The
Yeah.
guy that plays Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably a good show. Just CBS is a big bang on that.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It is.
CBS.
I think they'd probably do alright.
Yeah.
They'd be doing.
CBS has actually like I think they're like the #1 network.
Is that the one that Elementary's on too?
I guess they just have a lot of good. They probably do have a lot of good shows. I just don't watch anything on CBS.
CBS is very like vanilla old people kind of
Like,
shows.
they have Hawaii 550 on there, don't they?
I like that show.
Yeah. It's
I just-
So
really
I
bad.
dogged. Sorry, CBS. I dogged on YouTube.
I really behind that show though.
Maybe you should put
prioritize
Supernatural on the bottom and put Hawaii 5 on
put on the
top.
back burner.
I'll burn you.
I'm not the one that said put it on the back
You wouldn't
burner.
know a good show if you hit in your
Jesus.
fucking forehead.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's my line.
Because I didn't laugh at a joke from Supernatural. They said that to me. God.
Yeah.
You okay?
You want to talk about it?
It's tense.
It's alright.
You want to talk about it?
Are you tense, bro?
I'm good.
Alright. So that's a lot
Alright,
there.
I'll break
That's a lot
the silence.
there.
It's tense. Well, I don't know.
Is this it? I know everybody's looking with blank stares on their faces.
No, Who's it?
Anybody else have anything to
Dion, what
come?
do you got? You got a subject on it?
I haven't got anything else. Like we stopped talking about video games a long time ago, but I saw a thing on IGN about the
Let's say we
video
never,
games that sold the most this year.
never really talked about video games, so just kind of what we've been playing and that was it.
Anybody,
So hey,
What was
Bring her up.
most sell?
anybody know which one sold the most? Any guesses?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
No.
The world? The whole world.
Yeah, like, well, I think it's US.
is it just
Call of
what was
Duty.
it?
It was all consoles.
Call of Duty.
Consoles?
Call of Duty.
Which one?
Mass Warfare.
Yeah, it was number one.
Mm,
And number two was,
Pokemon.
huh?
Pokemon.
No.
Omega Red.
Not even close.
Oh.
That's what I have right now, and I love it.
Fuck.
Pokemon.
I think number two is Destiny.
once they started adding more than the 100, I was like, I'm done.
150.
Huh? The original was 150?
Yeah,
Jesus,
Mm,
bud.
I can guarantee that.
mm,
You have a 3DS, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna buy one.
it's fun.
The brand new system comes out in February.
I won't be getting it. I'll still be playing the 3DS.
Well, it's the same thing. It's just
Oh.
it has a little bit faster
I still
processor.
think they should do that though.
What?
With the cartridge. The Zelda had the original Zelda cartridge it was gold. Should do it with the new one that's coming out. Should put it gold.
But it's not the same game though. It's Majora's
Fine.
Mask.
Bring the old one then. Everybody wants reboots or
Fuck yeah, I do.
might as well.
Nostalgia is a very powerful tool.
And I guarantee you that gold cartridge will just sell it alone.
What's your favorite game from when you were a kid? Like 10 to 15 years old.
Any
What's your
console?
favorite game?
Any
Any
console.
just a game that you remember playing like in grade school, maybe even high school that you remember that you were like, oh my god, this is the shit. This is so awesome.
I still like Digimon Roll, I still have it. Kingdom Hearts. That got me through it sometimes. And then
Kirby.
No, yeah, Kirby was good.
See like that.
I
See
like
like those games. If you had a chance to play them again in like an HD remake, you'd do it.
Super Mario 3. What other Nintendo games?
Like this.
I played Mike Tyson Punch Out
Are you alright?
a ridiculous amount.
Talking like the Joker.
That's not. It's you sound.
You sound like Barack Obama. It's like, he always does that. He's like, stutters.
I don't watch politics, any news at all, really.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know how Obama talks?
Just from SNL.
That's how he talks, though.
He talks like that.
What do you?
Who talks like? Nobody talks like that. Jesus, I did one pause where I couldn't think of something, and then you won't let go of it.
I mean, Hank.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
Good one.
they're remaking that though.
Avi.
I played a lot of Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
I liked Fear Effect. Was it Fear Effect?
Yeah.
I liked that a lot. I remember playing that. That's how cool it was. And I played not like a couple years ago. I remember I popped it in and played it. And I was like, holy shit, this is bad. Just because it didn't hold up. A lot of the stuff they had didn't hold up. But Tomb Raider the same way. Like the first Tomb Raider like blew me away. And you play it now, it's garbage. The control's so bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. The platforming was so flawed. It's ridiculous. But when it came out, it was. I don't know how fun it was.
Straight dog shit.
Straight dog.
What's another one I like?
It's fine.
It's fine. Trying to get another one. I can't. Brave Fencer Musashi was.
Yeah, I had
love
that about
game.
that.
That was one of my favorite games.
What was
I
that?
didn't get very far.
What was that other?
Tomba was a lot of fun too. I like Tomba a lot.
Yeah.
Tomba 2 was really good.
What was that other game? Other ninja game that you had? Tension or
Tenchu?
Tenchu?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tenchu was pretty fun.
Just remember the game?
Yeah.
Fucking blank look on his fucking face.
Yeah, there's a few, but like, but my point is, those games are fun. But like, if they made an HD remake, I mean, for a lot of people, they'd be like, "Oh God, I remember that. I'm gonna buy it because
Like
it's only
Resident
$10 or 20." Yeah, exactly. It's $20. I'm buying it. Why not?
Flashback?
You did buy that.
I bought that.
Fucking pulled up. I'd rather play the old version. Cause
They had the old version
I
on
know,
there.
I should go replay that.
Yeah, except the audio is weird. The audio,
Are you so salty?
they didn't get the rights to the music or some shit, so that the music doesn't play during cutscenes, which is kind of annoying. But the actual game's still there. It's pretty fun.
Da-da.
I played the poop out of NFL Blitz back in the day.
The poop.
We used to play.
So if they had a roster update, you'd be good.
We used to play that fucking monster game, the football monster one, where they're monsters, and then you could like decapitate them and shit. I forget what the hell's the name of that game. It was this football game, but you played as like ghouls and monsters and shit.
I don't remember that.
I used to play a shit of NFL Street.
That was fun.
Oh my god.
I mean,
The soccer one or the football one?
NFL Street.
FIFA Street. The old.
I never played FIFA Street.
MA Street.
Some of those street ones were actually fun.
NBA Street was fun too.
I don't think I played NBA Street.
I really want to revamp.
Def Jam Vendetta.
That game.
You played the shit out of that.
That game was a hot.
That's when you're really into the hip hop culture. You're throwing that slang,
Yeah.
That inline skating game.
Oh,
Was it called? I think it was called inline skate. It's not inline skating. It was inline something. But you inline skate is kind of like I think it came out right after Tony Hawk, or it might have came out before Tony Hawk, and it had the crazy rails that ran across the whole. Like, I mean, you could go crazy places in the game. You could like ride the rails like stupid long, and you go up on top of buildings and shit. That game was a lot of fun.
SSX.
That game was a lot of fun.
I play shit out of Tony Hawk games.
ESPN.
For the Game Boy Advance.
The fucking ESPN, the first ESPN game that they made with the luge and the inline skate and stuff is like an X Games game, but it was the
Yeah,
very
I
first
remember that
one.
one.
Really shitty graphics now, but I remember playing that. That game was fun as fuck. Holy shit! Just play the hell out of games on like PlayStation, original PlayStation.
You have bike?
Yeah, mountain biking. Yeah, mountain biking, luge, inline skating, and I think maybe skateboard.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Play that game.
Yeah.
Play it a lot.
Good old days.
Not that I would want them to rank some of those, but
I would.
That's fun to play.
you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine?
It's fine.
Why is he German?
I don't know. I don't know why he's German. I don't know why Watt's German. Just comes out like that.
Kind of want to do a walk-in, but like right now it's like really wanting to do like when I'm trying to do my walk-in, it's gonna be teacher. What's his name?
Mr. Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. God, yeah. His M. I was like,
Oh man,
You can do a good Marcus impression.
Jordan can do it better than me, but
Marsh.
we all had good impressions. If you had him as a teacher, you had your version of it.
Yeah, you do it.
He's something else.
Slim, shut your fucking face. You think you're top shit? I'll show you. I actually fooled a kid in high school with that voice.
Ray, shut the fuck up. Oh, I just remember.
That's the only voice I did really well.
sorry. That was.
You said so quiet, and you're like, sorry.
Well, it was. I just said sorry. It was like when like the girl blew up in class, and he was like, sorry.
No, she threw a tantrum.
You think it'd be funny if I went up to Mr. Judkins and knocked his books out of his hand? If I went to Mr. Renke and flipped him off? And we're just fucking laughing like this. Because you want to laugh, but you know if you do, he's going to fucking explode. We're just like, no! Reed, you do this? You knock his books off his hand? And I'm just like, that was fucking awesome.
Oh man.
It was like one of my favorite moments of him. Besides falling asleep when he'd fall asleep in class, or read chapter 16. He'd sit there and read the paper and just kind of.
We didn't have that one. We had a tamer version of Marcus. We didn't have the drunk Marcus.
I wish.
We had the hungover Marcus a lot. That's what we had. He wasn't so much. I don't know if he ever was drunk. Yeah, he was hungover a couple times, but
We had one that he was. Anytime we got out of class was just because Juan would make him talk about sports or.
that's all we talked about. 90% of class was sports. Geez, you guys watched the NBA Finals last night? Jordan's shooting.
I'd go straight into class and I'd start off with
It's like I don't
bringing
want
up something.
I don't want to do anything today. Walk in.
Oh yeah,
Get
we
us-
do the
get us
same.
started.
We do the same thing. Yeah, any like anything playoffs,
But then-
anything sports. You name one thing, next thing you know,
But then
Whole
there
class
was
is done.
times where he fucking get you at the end. He's like, read the chapter.
oh yeah,
And I'm like, fuck.
yeah. he always
Oh,
got
yeah,
you to read
for
something,
nothing.
and he always had a quiz or always had a test, and he always learned something. But
Read today, but talking about sports, so fucking read it at home.
Pretty much.
think you guys are clever. Been teaching for 30 fucking years.
He's still going.
Got a fucking test tomorrow, so better fucking read.
Study up.
My favorite was his bonus questions. Always sports related.
Like, God damn it, I didn't know that. I don't know this.
How many 3-pointers did John Stockton shoot last night?
He always had something up his sleeve.
I don't know, I was too busy reading your goddamn chapter.
Yeah, that's fun. All right.
No other subjects?
No other subjects? You don't want this to end or what?
Best beer you've ever drank.
I'm out of this category.
My go-to right now is just Blue Moon.
That's a good beer.
It's just so smooth. You have the orange, got the nice citrus.
I had a Sam Adams cold snap last night that wowed me.
I can't go to San Adams anymore.
Yeah, it ruined me, but I normally don't drink Sam Adams either because of that, but I gotta say cold snap.
Just
I'd
try to
say,
chug that San Adams, and it's like stuck in your throat, and it's like
I'd say Guinness Blonde or
Oh, it's a good beer.
Newcastle.
Guinness Blonde. I need to try that.
That's a good beer.
They're both pretty good. I like both of them a lot.
What do you guys usually drink when you're gaming? Just straight Red Bull? Is that your guys' sponsor? Gamer
I wish, but
If I stay up all
Mountain Dew or I don't know, whatever I have.
if I stay up all night, I usually drink Red Bull. If I drink beer, I get too sleepy.
Yeah, if I drink any beer,
For me, I have to drink like at least 3 to even stay awake, and then by the time I get so loopy, I'm not gonna play games anyways.
I drink beer. I bet 75% of the time I play FIFA, I'm probably having a beer. So
I just get too sleepy. If I have one beer, I'm just like,
Yeah, drink that one. I can't remember the name of the beer is. Wow. I'll think of it one day and I'll let you know. It's kind of like Rolling Rock, but it's like a European version of Rolling Rock. It tastes just like it. It's in a green bottle, but it's called something else. I can't remember the fucking name of it is.
Heineken?
It's not Heineken. That's pretty common. It's. I'm not sure they even sell. I'm pretty sure that they sell it here, but I just can't remember the name of it.
one last subject that I wanted to bring up. Minnesota Vikings. What do you think? Teddy Bridgewater? You guys like him?
Rookie, offensive rookie, all-star rookie team. Was that what he made?
Yep, he made the all rookie team.
Oh, Dell got rookie of the year, didn't he? Offensive rookie of the year.
He got a lot of them, but the biggest one, he's gonna get it. But yeah, he's pretty much took a clean sweep. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's
something
something else.
Yeah.
He missed the first 4 games. It was ridiculous.
I think he's gonna be the quarterback of the future, hopefully. But I've been let down so many times by that team.
Yeah, it's hard.
But the way he played, though, I'd be surprised if he started doing really shitty.
We'll see the sophomore slump. We'll
Yeah.
see.
I was telling Shane, like, the thing that impresses me the most with the quarterbacks that we've had to go through, Ponder being one of them.
Yeah.
I defended him
He did.
from day one till the end, but that dude couldn't, like, withstand pressure. Like, that guy couldn't handle it. He'll never be.
And the thing about like Ponder is like I shouldn't get mad that we scored, but I would because he would run it in.
Yeah.
It's like I'm done. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see you running this fucking football in.
Boy, it's
Throw
happy
the ball.
It's happy for you, man. Like, I get that our offensive line hasn't been the best, and it wasn't good for Teddy either. Teddy dealt with 3 offensive line injuries. Khalil was a pile of poop, and
Did you see all that video?
Not the guys.
yeah. That's the thing that impresses me the most about Teddy, though, is the nickname Gump. Great under massive pressure. I'm like, man.
Oh, hey, that's where it's from.
Yeah, I hope it's true. I'm like, you better be.
I was like, why the fuck they call him Gump?
Yeah, great under massive
I
pressure.
wonder how many changes they're gonna make during the off season.
Of a Gump.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but
Paul
like, I
boys.
was like, that's Forrest Gump. Why do they call him Gump?
Well, 7-9 without
Oh,
AP,
boys.
a rookie quarterback, offensive line in shambles. Cordell didn't do jack. If you would have told me like all those scenarios, I would have been like, "You're crazy." The Vikings are gonna win 2 games,
Yeah.
you know.
I gotta bring this up. That fucking tweet that you had of, remember when Cordero Patterson mattered? Pepperidge Farm, remember? That was fucking funny.
I get really emotional under Vikings game. You still remember that,
Yeah.
and I'll get on there and I'll blast Twitter and just say what's on my mind. So, and that's how I felt. It's like you were. Remember when in the off season when everybody was on that? You know, it's like Cordell's gonna be a top receiver, and
Well, everybody expected, and then that other guy, what's that one guy's name that's kind of funny looking?
Charlie Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson.
He fucking blows up, and he's just tearing it up, and he's
He's-
like, "Where the shit this guy come from?"
He's smooth, man. He can route. He run his routes really good. He's tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5". Runs a good 40. I think he ran a 4.38, and he's good. He's kind of, the weird thing is he's like Cordero though, because he went to smaller college like D2, and he doesn't have a whole lot of like football experience because he had to leave for a while. His dad got super sick, so I don't know. It's weird that they're like on the same page, but yeah, Charlie Johnson's like way ahead. But I think it's because Cordero's kind of a dummy.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. I feel like a lot of his success came from, we got shit down Cordero, and they're not worrying about this Johnson guy, and he's making all the plays, you know.
Yeah. Towards the end, Cordero wasn't even playing. Like, they weren't even putting him on the field. I'm like,
No, they kept them all towards the end there.
But
Teach
I'm
him
excited
about
for
it.
next year. I know I say it every year. I'm like, oh, next year. But I don't know. I feel like it's different this time because there's like a lot to look forward to. But I don't even.
Well, I think if they can just do some of the things like if they can get their offensive line in shape and find out about what they're going to do with Peterson. I think that's going to
That's a
be
big one.
because they got 1,000 yards out of both running backs, which isn't bad. It'd be nice if one person could do it.
Yeah, combined they actually.
Seahawks won
Did they?
Wow.
28-22.
Fuck.
Thank God.
It was 16-0 when we left. Remember?
Yeah.
You like the Eagles, right, Dion?
Yeah.
What do you think about Nick Foles?
He's the quarterback.
He's the guy,
He's
right?
definitely the guy. I mean, Sanchez is not very good.
Jesus. 4 interceptions. Wilson hit Jermaine Kearse for a 35-yard touchdown in overtime to win the title.
God damn.
Who threw 4 picks? Wilson did?
Yeah.
I
And they
Three
still
of
won.
them. 3 of them by half.
really want to see a Patriots Packers Super Bowl.
You won. That's see.
I
I
want
would
to see
have
Tom
liked.
Brady was there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see that.
That would have been cool.
I want to see.
Jesus Christ.
The cat
Bless you.
I want to see
That's
Andrew
my
Luck
cat.
versus Wilson.
The new guard.
I think
the
the
young-
Seahawks would destroy the Colts. Maybe not destroy, but I think the Seahawks.
Oh, it would be massacre. I agree. No, I think if you match up the Colts and the Seahawks, it wouldn't be good for the Colts.
I
I just don't want Seahawks.
Look at that picture next time. Next time they show his mug on, just that one picture that they've been using.
Like
His fucking eyes are weird. He's got some fucking weird. Andrew Lux. So
There's a lot of
Take a-
weird-eyed players.
take a look.
Maybe that's
at
why he's so good at quarterback, because he can see.
because it's like
Weird.
one eye's
I'm
like
staying there, but I'm really looking over here.
one eye's like way wide open, and the other one's kind of like I was like, what the fuck? His eyes are weirding me out. Take the picture off.
Oh, I had a question. Kind of really. I knew how we always do like the Vikings trip or whatever. Shane was saying you guys are gonna go to like this PlayStation thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know about that.
PlayStation
What's
experience.
It's
What all happened?
It's in Vegas, and it's like I don't remember how much it was. I think Marshall was saying it was like 150 for 2 days or something like that.
Yeah, it's like 150 for 2 days, and it's like 90 for
One.
each 1 day or something like that. So
Save
So-
30 if you pay for both.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's like what we've been paying on a ticket. So
Right.
I'm not gonna be able to go to both like I wanted to, but kind of got how.
And I figure if we go to the PlayStation experience and just skip the game's going to be outdoors this one time. But then next season,
next
next season,
yeah.
I'd like to go to that one because it's going to be in the brand new stadium. So
Yeah.
that'd be really nice to go to the first game
I keep
in the stadium.
getting updates for that new stadium, and they keep upping how much more money they put into it. Like for
Yeah,
new,
they keep-
like they just this last one, they're throwing like $60 million at it for like some improvements. But the windows got to be bird proof or something.
I was saying like that. I saw like the one picture had like windows on top, and I'm like, is that gonna withstand the fucking snow?
See, that's what the $60 million is for. The windows to like make them like upgrade them or something. I don't know. It's
It's going to have some kind of thing on it too, where when birds won't fly into it. Is the idea they'll see, like some kind of reflection or some shit. The PETA wildlife people got kind of crazy. So like, oh, they're running all that glass, and it's like it's pretty low to the goddamn ground. I don't see a flock of geese going like, hey, we're flying north. I mean, they're not flying that goddamn low. But yeah, PlayStation experience. It's kind of like a big electronic
Yeah.
expo for
I've been
PlayStation.
wanting to go to like some kind of video game expo, and I think that one would be a good one for us to go to.
Well, to me, it'd be like the easiest one they would get into.
That's
Like,
it's in Vegas.
and you're in
E3
Vegas. It's like a duel.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do there.
The ticket is
Cheap.
cheap, so
Allegiant there.
and if you get the package deal, you can get a hotel included, so you can stay really cheap and nice hotel. Which if we go, I'd like stay in the actual where the things being
where is
shown.
that? Yeah.
So we just
Where
walk
is it?
in
Is
there.
it like in one of the big hotels downtown?
I'm sure
It
it's in the-
is, but I don't
SCM
remember
or
which
something?
one. I don't know which
Yeah,
one.
it's
it
probably
is.
one that has a convention. Well, they all have convention
Yeah.
centers, but basically all they do is they'll showcase all the new games. They'll have a bunch of booths set up. You can go play them. They have grab bags they give you for
Yeah.
going, so you get exclusive stuff. So
They actually, for this one, I heard they had like a deck of cards, and if you went to each booth, you could get a full set of cards. But if you didn't, you don't.
So they're like Sony card, like
Yeah.
that'd be-
And they're just like different like game developers. So if you go to each booth, you can.
So yeah, I think it'd just be cool just to meet some of these people too that you kind of know, because you see their name or you hear their name, you're like, hey, I get to meet them. That's neat. And you'd be 21.
Yeah.
So that's why I really wanted to do that this year. So there it is coming up here.
Yeah, we'll just have to pay attention to it and see
Yeah.
when it comes out. And
if Troy Baker's available, I'd like to meet him.
You know, fucking AHA or something? Or what?
Sounds like a good fun town though, or a fun event. I mean,
Yeah. You want to go?
I would definitely be interested in going.
You just gonna gamble or what?
No, I don't know. Booze.
money.
No, I've been to Vegas and it's fun. So
Sin City, prostitutes.
Thanks for the invite, but
no prostitutes I've ever ordered, but Shane knows about them.
It's all you, but you know, you live in the mine rot, so.
Yeah, that's true.
when you were talking about the sports stuff,
Mhm.
you know, like I didn't get anything from it, but I think you'd be a good like. If we had a podcast for sports, I think that would be a good place to.
I
You know your shit.
definitely love sports, all of them. Not all of them. Cricket I don't like. Pretty much all of them.
Pretty the obscure sports.
Yeah,
Like,
even I like some obscure sports, you know, but
Like the stuff they show on ESPN.
Like
the Ocho.
Show.
like rugby.
Rugby ain't bad. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you I know teams or anything like that, but it's, I don't know.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse is actually kind of cool. I'd like to play it.
It's more fun to play than watch, I think.
That's with the sticks, right? And you can catch it and you fling it at the goal.
Play in high school.
Water polo, that's pretty cool.
Like that one where you sit on a horse and then you whack stuff with mallets.
What is that? That's a polo?
That's polo, just straight polo.
That's straight polo, yeah.
Water polo would be hard though. You know how strong you gotta be? Goddamn, you're constantly in water, pushing up against the water like that to even move. Those guys are pretty good athletes.
I was thinking once this podcast kicks off, you guys will have to branch off and, you know, maybe I'll just do like, you guys will have different, like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I want to do.
really get it going.
I was really thinking you should start a blog too. Like just write about sports shit. 'Cause I didn't
I've
want to
said,
do
I've
that.
said it for years, yeah, that I
Yeah.
wanted to do that, but, you
It's
know,
not hard.
it's hard to, well, I know it's not hard. I know it's not hard, but it's hard to finally, like, you
Also,
know, you talk about it,
right.
but then it's to actually do it.
And also it's hard when you don't have a computer.
Yeah, right. I'm 25 years old, never owned a laptop.
Type it on your iPad.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that on your
I should
iPad
do
now.
it.
Let me go.
I could get one of those,
Take a
like,
long
boards that's got the keyboard
Oh, yeah.
extension. Yeah.
Type shit of it.
No, it's definitely something I've always been interested in doing, but getting around to actually doing it.
Some of those people I see on ESPN are fucking abysmal.
Yeah, there's some tards on ESPN. I don't really like ESPN anymore, as weird as it sounds.
Really?
More of a Fox Sports, ever since Fox Sports 1 came out, I'm more into that, I guess. But,
What was it? Cousin Vinny or Uncle Vinny or some bullshit?
Cousin Sal.
Cousin Sal or whatever. I
yeah.
was like, that guy's a fucking jackass.
I think the problem with ESPN is everybody tries to be like cool like they used to be like with like how Berman
Stuart
used to be,
Scott,
Stuart Scott, yeah.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Too many
No,
people try to be like that. It's like you can't be like that because they were like that. Just be your own person.
I love SportsCenter, I love ESPN back in the day, but yeah, like you said, it just, all these new personalities on there, they do try to be too cool, and it's like, you get these white guys on there that you know, it's like, dude, what are you saying? Like, they're trying to use, like, slang, like, from now, and I'm like,
Also, that really grinds my gear.
what?
Fucking, just say hashtag. Don't say hash brown. Don't say hash whatever the fuck else they were
They're trying to be
saying.
clever.
Just say hashtag, because
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Hashish.
There was another hash one that they said, hash mark, some shit like that. And I was like, just say it. It's a hashtag.
Yeah.
Just, if you're gonna say it, just say it.
Pound symbol.
Kids will think we're cool if we talk like that.
Back in the day, they were cool, though, ESPN,
Yeah.
but would be
Mom,
something
you
I'd be
know.
interested, though. I love talking sports. Love it.
So, alright, go ahead. You opened it and close it up.
Wrap it up, motherfucker.
Thank you for downloading episode 60 of the Podcast Warriors. I'm at Slim Sniper Snake. I'm not gonna, you all can say your word if you want.
Jave Nelson, 2007.
Fuck this.
Wani Tsunami, or you can find me at One Direction on Twitter if you're interested.
Is that your actual Twitter?
No, my actual Twitter is at Juan_A_Ortiz. I love underscores.
And mine's at Marduvka.
You say mine. You're the host. You say it.
No.
I was
Say
saying you didn't even do the whole rigmarole. I was gonna say,
Rigmarole.
you know, look forward to Juan's upcoming show that we're gonna be having on the Podcast Warriors Network.
I still was gonna get
Oh,
to
sorry.
hashtag rigmarole.
Hash brown.
DV Prime
Keep
Time.
prime time. Save my gamer tag. Everything's the same.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That sounded sarcastic. It's not sarcastic.
No,
That's all mine is.
quick question.
smart.
Primetime, Deion Sanders fan? Makes sense.
All my stuff's the same. It's all.
Aren't you?
It's all Marduka.
Didn't your mother say that you were kind of named after him?
Yeah. And my coach called me prime time in high school. Must have been football. So I was like, hey, give me prime time. Yeah, I like that.
It's a good name. I like that.
You should have been Leon Sandcastle.
Go to @Podcast Warriors to send us some tweets. Follow us.
Oh yeah, don't tap the table.
Let's see here. YouTube. Obviously, you're gonna be watching this on YouTube, so like, why should I even say it? But
Just do the.
Just watch it. It's fun.
Just
You got nothing better to do.
actually subscribe and comment. Let us know what's up. At iTunes, obviously, go there and also subscribe.
And everything's up to date. This one might not be up to date now. I don't know.
5 stars review. And
If it's not 5 stars, don't fucking put anything. You 5-star, you just get the fuck out.
Don't we want something so we know someone's actually listening to
I
it?
mean, yeah. We want
Because
something.
then we don't
No, get the
Because
fuck
people are
out.
like, hey, they're not bad. I'm gonna give them 3. Oh, this guy says not to put anything. Fuck them.
No, you put 5 stars, and then you can then under it be like, it's actually like a 3 stars. Just put it on 5 stars. Just do me a solid. Do me a fucking solid. And
That's why no one
fucking.
listens to us. They finally get to this part and they're like, these guys are
Here comes the fucking
assholes.
rants.
Here comes the asshole.
I like rant. I think that's
Yeah,
fun.
ranting's fun. Ranting's
Yeah, it
fun.
is.
It's fun.
All right, go ahead.
Shane?
at www.podcastwarriors.com. Go there and check out our stuff on that website.
It's just the same thing that you get on YouTube or on iTunes.
I'm just saying, go there and fucking go there.
Jeez.
Go there.
Go there.
tell 'em,
Fucking
tell 'em.
go there.
It's fun to rant,
But,
apparently.
That was
Or we're just angry. That's really an angry sentence.
Anger, yeah.
really enjoyed being a part of the show, though. I'd like to tell the viewers that, and I hope to become
Glad to
a
have
regular on this.
Well, if you,
Not every week, but
if you lived here,
you know,
great.
at least once a month, I like to make an appearance. Is my goal.
That'd be awesome. We love having you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do some
Yeah.
tequila slammers next time.
Hey,
Yeah.
we could FaceTime them and I can set the iPad up right here.
Just little, like 2 minute.
And a little beer
let's
next
ask
to it.
Juan to, you know, spoiler. Like, let's have him think.
With this movie,
Yeah.
he dies! He dies like at the end! Oh shit! Brand new movies too,
Juan,
brand
what
new
do you-
movies that just
Sixth
come out.
Sense. What happened? And then I just ruin it. You know. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do some skits. But
Some bits.
some bits, yeah.
Most deaths.
Most stuff.
Podcastwarriors@gmail.com is the
Oh shit, I forgot
is
that
the
one.
email.
Jesus.
Slim Tiny Peep. Email him.
What an amateur. What?
It's fine. And you can remember, we are the Podcast Warriors.
Bum, bum, bum. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
It's fine.
We are.
I was gonna yell at him at the end there. I was like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Fucking tired of sitting there. Holy shit.
2-hour episode.
Yeah.
Do we want to cut it up half, or do we want to just put it
Maybe
up
take
to
out that
10?
really. That's
I'd say play the long
Can you
episode.
get
that
it?
45 second lull.
Can you get in there and actually like blank out me saying that? Sorry.
Well, you could. You gotta have one leg. You gotta have the pole in between your legs. That's what I did.
There.
Pretty comfy.
Want to hold hands this whole time?
So what's the rule on the table? You can't. Can we do this?
just like when you,
Just don't go.
When you-
Oh,
yeah,
like that.
like you, when you get excited, I noticed that you start throwing your arms and you smack the table, and
Yeah, it's fucking tight.
I do a lot of this. Like I'm like,
as long as you're not smacking the table.
I don't do that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that picking up? Or do that?
Yeah, probably.
It's pretty sensitive.
It's
Gosh,
fine.
what's
It's
weird?
fine.
No.
I should get a small stand to put in front of the table. That we could put the mic on just that. Just, prevent that from happening.
Making sure this is facing because Rolling Rock's sponsoring this episode.
Fuck yeah, I wish. Tight.
Gatorade sponsoring this episode.
That, Shane, that's a little over the top.
I don't think
Gatorade-
Marshall would
we're
care
Gatorade
who
level
fucking
right
sponsor the episode.
No.
As long as we had a sponsor, he'd be like,
I would let people I hate sponsor it.
I thought it was a
now. Green Bay Packers
like,
call.
Fuck yeah.
he thought like,
IS, that fucking terrorist group. I let they want to put some air. Yeah, they'll put some airtime up.
yes, yes.
I said IS because they're also known as IS.
Oh, I thought you
I didn't say IS. I didn't. No, but they're also called IS. Jesus. That's podcast gold. Thanks. We should have used that.
Could still do it.
Yeah.
They want to be spontaneous and funny like just now though.
You can put at the end we do our little outtakes.
Yeah.
You can put as an outtake. This stupid fuck thinks it's IS.
I'm going with that. Because I put that one outtake of you talking about Fruity Pebbles and talking about Kashi, suck at Kashi. 'Cause
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles is way better for you.
It's Fruity Pebbles are as healthy as Kashi brand cereal.
It's good cereal.
The Kashi or the Fruit Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles.
It has more
Do I look like a
vitamins.
guy who eats kashi?
Maybe you wanted to start eating it.
I did try it one
This
time.
Roger probably has a shit ton of it.
It's pretty healthy. He's gotta stay tight for that lady. You still dating the same girl as he was dating before? Wow, he's getting married.
I think so. Maybe.
That'd be a fun party.
Help party.
Yeah,
Shane, when are you getting married?
probably never. That's right. When were you gonna get married?
Well, next year probably, I think.
To who?
I can't, I'm not at liberty to say. Gentleman doesn't talk about stuff like that. Alright.
Do we have anything? Yes.
Well,
Any news or
Not really.
that X-Files thing?
Yeah, I posted on Facebook.
Yeah. You think it came from the Nerdist?
No, mine came from. Well, I first read
No,
it.
that's where it started.
Oh.
Is it like they were talking about the Jillian?
Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, she was on the podcast, and then they started talking about bringing it back, and she's like, "Do you think people would want to watch that? Do you think?" And then they started coming up with the hashtag for it, and they're like, hey, "All right, everybody, just hashtag Fox X-Files 2015." And that's how it started.
Yeah, it's the article I read said that Fox was exploring it after 24. Because they canceled 24, but then they brought that last season back just for kind of fun, just for so many episodes,
Mhm.
and that did really well. So they thought that maybe do the same thing with X-Files, bring it back for just 8 episodes or for the season, not do a full season, but just do little episodic kind of content. And apparently Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny are interested, but they have to get Chris Carter in. And if they say if he's not in, they won't do it. If he's in, it's pretty much a go ahead. Because the way it sounds, Gillian and David will do X-Files as long as Chris Carter's involved, and he'll do it as long as they're involved. So if one gets involved, I think their whole team's on. So I'm fine. That'd be fucking awesome. I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. So
I think it's on Netflix now.
fuck yeah, you marathon that shit. I've done it once. I've watched it from beginning to end once. I might start it again.
I only watched episodes here and there.
There's some good ones too. Holy shit.
Bad Blood's my favorite.
Yeah, that one's good.
With Luke Wilson in it. And
Yeah.
His buck teeth.
That was funny.
Was that they're in that one town?
And yeah, the two different stories.
Is it a camper involved or something?
Yeah,
I remember
camper, yeah.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Where my Groot socks?
Neat.
Wow,
Those
those
come in your-
Neat.
Those come in your crate?
Yeah.
They dance.
No, they don't dance. But it is the dancing group though.
I'm so bad.
Yeah. Because Groot's my favorite character. Jesus Christ.
The thing about like Loot Crate stuff though, like the shirts and shit, they're always like just shitty quality. It's all like this thin shit like this. You just fucking I can see through these. It's like just make some quality shit, all right? I can't wear like I wore these to work like the first time I got them. They just
It's
stink.
Loot Crate. Basically, you pay a monthly, or no, yearly. 6 months.
I think it's 6 months.
6 months you pay a fee, then every month they send you a box full of a bunch of stuff.
You can you can
nurse
do
stuff.
monthly. You can
Oh, you can do monthly.
yeah.
That sounds interesting. I'd do that.
They send your shit. You know that those air fresheners that were hanging in my car there.
Yeah.
Those from the crate.
They smell good too. I feel like that's how Captain America would smell.
Yeah.
Smell like freedom.
Okay, you should grab my 6-pack. I'm just gonna set it right here. That way the whole time I'm just gonna be reaching down.
Thing didn't even start yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why we didn't start yet, right?
No.
No, not officially.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You want one?
I'm good.
I think we kind of.
Deodorants.
Only thing a
A
man
six
needs.
pack and a thing of deodorant. When I drink, I sweat a lot. And I gotta have the deodorant to freshen up. That's fine.
You want to take the hat off for?
No,
Oh, okay.
I like this hat, and my hair's ridiculous.
Sports, sport team. Very ridiculous.
No, I know it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna shave it here soon.
You probably should.
It's pretty thin up top there.
It's bad. We'll talk about that during the podcast.
Why
No,
not?
that's why.
Male pattern baldness. I'll bring it up. About how I really feel like I wish there was a cure for it, but
There it is. Like
Bosley.
Rogan. Yeah, that's
I don't have that type of money though. I can't get.
What about Rogan?
I can afford
They
Rogan.
take the hair from your ass and then they put it on your
Bosley.
Really?
It's hair transplant. They take hair from your body and put it on your head.
God, I have hair like.
It's like a skin graft kind of this hair.
I can deal with that. It's fine.
Or you get that stuff from
It's coming pretty thick on your face there. You can like.
just transfer it. Just shave that and just start sticking it up there with glue.
It would work too.
Oh, no.
So it gets wet and it falls off. You're like eating with some girl at a restaurant. Hey, how's it going? Oh shit! My hair.
You don't notice it when you eat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or try not to notice it. Like,
Or, like-
you see it fall, be like, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Or the girl mentions it and you're like, yeah, I'm going through chemo. My hair's falling.
There you go. If I get,
And then
if I get nailed.
yeah.
Probably get nailed.
Well, maybe not though. Cause
If I was that type of human being to use cancer as a way to get laid, then yeah, I would. But I'm not that. I'm not gonna stoop that low. I don't think.
Would your stuff be toxic?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Cause I know when you go through chemo, you can't be around babies. Cause you're
Maybe it'll,
technically radioactive.
maybe it'll get you a blowy then, or a handy.
Will my dick turn green? Is that what you're saying?
No, like
Oh,
maybe she doesn't want it inside her, so she'll just like, I'll just do this number.
blowy.
she'll start like whoa.
This is cancer. Blowy. No handy.
And these are
You don't like a hand job?
from a girl. Or you from myself. From myself.
You would rather
No, that's not what I meant. Like I'm just saying from a girl.
So this girl's reaching for your wing, slap it out,
No,
slap her
I'm
hand
not
out of
gonna,
there.
no, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm like, it's like, put it in your mouth, you know?
You don't have that option.
Well, then I'll take the handy.
You're lucky to be getting a girl that like touches it at all, and you're like, whoa.
Well, I guess
Sorry,
there's
stop.
Blowies only.
Blows over.
The sign.
I mean, that's,
Yeah, just like grow your pubes out and then just like shaving like blowies blowies only, no hands.
that's a lot of words.
Just get a tattoo.
Yeah, there you
Blowies
go.
only.
I could do that.
Well, that's I didn't want that the tat would hurt, so that's why you just shave it in.
It's true.
Yeah.
Tell the tattoo artist we like from dudes.
God damn it.
From dudes.
Oh man. How's that Gatorade citrus cooler?
Good.
I got
Almost done?
the old fashioned lemon lime.
I bought a citrus cooler, but then the sponsor told me I have to drink this the whole time.
Really busting your balls.
They're big time about me. Like, I can only drink Rolling Rock now.
You would really drop that guy's name.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who he is, but if he makes team lead, I'm gonna be pissed.
You go shopping one day.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You know what that is?
Mm.
He's trying to do an impression there.
It sucks.
It's supposed to be Christopher Walken.
Oh, that sucks. I thought it was a fucking German guy.
That's what I thought.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's not what they try to do. Jesus
Do
Christ.
your Christopher Walken.
I'm not doing a Christopher Walken right
Come
now.
on.
He was doing it really, wasn't he? In the car. Talking about your
Yeah.
your.
I love doing Christopher
Oh,
Walken.
yeah.
I'm gonna do mine here soon.
It's 2 years.
Oh, you gotta do yours first.
I'll do my impression of yours.
Yeah, because that's what you do. You do someone else's. It's way easier. Like Arnold, I can't do Arnold, but I can do someone else's impersonation of Arnold.
Hey, Shane, my man.
It's dead on.
No, it's not.
But if you said, "Hey, guess who I am being right now?" They'll be like, "Hey, Christopher Walken."
Why are you Italian?
It's because it all turns into the same one thing. Like one voice will turn into like Irish, and then it'll turn into like Japanese, and I can't help it. I don't do voices.
I'll do an impression. I'll go straight to Leprechaun for some reason like this. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Troy Baker can do good.
It's gonna be
Christopher
the first
Walken.
topic, so I'm prepared.
What you're playing?
Oh, okay. Is there gonna be any topics about Shane? 'Cause
We can make one if you want to talk about them. About how you got baby sick from drinking too many drinks.
Hey,
How many you have? 3?
oh, and 3.
he had probably good 6 shots last night.
Jesus Christ!
Plus all his drinks.
Getting old, dude. You can't handle that.
Where'd you vomit? Like just off that balcony rooftop? It was
Like-
like,
Well, I'm in the bathroom.
Splash!
Made it to the bathroom.
Yeah, we had a lot of shit. We had Vegas Bums and God, I don't even know, Scooby Snacks, Wu Tang, and I don't know what else we had, but it happened. Lucky Donna didn't freaking buy any Fireball.
Scooby Snacks are good.
Yeah,
yeah, they are.
those are good.
Alright. Who's starting this?
You haven't done it all.
Yeah, I just did it.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe if you'd listened to the podcast, you would know.
Woo!
Jeez. You should start listening.
But he can't remember that we start at 3.
No, can't.
Shane can't do that. You can't do that in your podcast.
This?
The mic's
Yeah.
not very loud.
This is fine.
It's not funny.
Who's starting this?
You got it, Shane?
Fine.
You can do your Christopher Walken impression
No.
on the opener.
It's fine!
I want to hear it, Shane.
No.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. It's fine. That's fine.
It's fine!
I gotta do it. I'm horrible.
It's fine.
Christopher, do it.
I can't. Alright, are ready? Are you starting this?
Yeah, it's been recording for
I know, that's been recording
Yeah.
the whole time. Yeah. You made, timestamp?
3, 2.
No.
You should do that thing goes. 2.